welcome to episode 240 of Open Your Toys Cast, the podcast dedicated to the four greatest action figure franchises of the 80s and all time. And those are Shane,
Star Wars, G.I. Joe, Masters of the Universe, and of course the absolute best, Transformers.
Gotta get your opinion in there.
Yeah.
If you want to kick it with us, we want you to do it right here at the show. And you could even be on the show. Hey, we're going to have, hopefully, Joey Mangana. And I gotta make sure I'm pronouncing his name right, on the next show. But this show, we got Shane Montroy working very diligently on his Build-A-Figure there. Shane is an IRL friend of mine that I met at a toy show, and then he opened up a toy shop or a comic shop right by me that had tons of toys. I mean, just like any good comic shop should. And we've stayed friends the whole time. He now works from home, so he's got the luxury of just kicking it. Shane, why don't you, before we get into all this kick it with this stuff, why don't you maybe tell us your collecting journey in 2 minutes or less?
Oh man, I remember when I moved out. I moved out of my hometown, and I think it was '96, and I Power of the Force, the green carded, red carded stuff. I started collecting there, and I never stopped. I don't do much Star Wars anymore, but I don't really have much discipline related to collecting. I love the art form of the toy and the action figure just immeasurably. So I buy what I like, or can buy what and can buy, like stuff like this thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, I do a lot of Transformers. I mean, that's my main. So
yeah. Oh yeah.
Yep.
And Miss Shane is in our chat, My Stitching Dolliverse. She does a podcast as well. You want to plug her podcast?
Absolutely. So she does doll clothing, which she makes. Her podcast is called My Stitchin' Dollyverse. I'm sure you guys are familiar with.
I watch it all the time. It's my
favorite
show.
Slick for sure is in for
you know how much I love dolls. Dude.
Yeah, and soft goods he loves actually. A focus for him.
Speaking of soft goods, though, we got that Elvira in the.
Oh yeah.
Love it, man. So, but we do a lot of toy hunting together, and kind of have our own separate journeys related to toys, and are highly compatible in that regard. So,
that's awesome. That's
pretty
awesome.
Cool.
If you want to kick it again with us here live every other Sunday, if you can't make the live show, you can find us on our Facebook group, facebook.com/group/openyourtoys. If you just want to know when new shows are coming out, facebook.com/openyourtoyscast. If you want to see everything we're talking about, if you're not watching the live feed, or just want to get links to things, you can go to openyourtoys.com, upper right hand corner, link to our show notes. Find links to subscribe to us through Spotify, Apple and Google Podcasts, RSS, Stitcher, which I finally fixed. My own fucking mind-boggling, just completely missed the tech support guy saying, you need to do this. And I kept emailing back like, it's still not fixed. They're like, did you do this? I'm like, oh, no, I didn't do that. As soon as I did that, hey, it fixed it. You can email us at team@openyourtoys.com. Voicemail or text at 720-235-TOYS. Support the show at openyourtoys.com/Amazon, openyourtoys.com/eBay. Where can people find you, badass?
I'm usually in the groups. I'm always commenting on something. Usually Cliff, but yeah, you can find me in there. That's where I am.
Yeah, I'm very drawn to commenting on Cliff stuff too. I don't know. If
He does a lot of
that's
posting, so it's very hard not to comment on his stuff. So yeah.
Shane, where can people find you? You're in the group, but
Well, I was on Instagram. Actually, my Instagram was hacked. I had an email that said, your email address has been changed on your Instagram. I'm like, it's not me. And by the time I said it, it was too late. And Instagram and Facebook will not help me get back in. So I abandoned my Instagram account. So nothing there. But on Facebook, you can find me posting on Open Your Toys group and just Shane Montroy. If you search that, there's probably maybe one of those on there. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. I've never come across someone with that same name. So
yeah, your hacker posted to me, DM'd me a few days ago, like, urgent, I'm in desperate need of help. Never answered it. And then last night he DM'd me again, like, hey buddy, are you there? And I was like, okay, he's abandoned it. So I fucking reported, blocked, deleted the chat. Yeah, you can. I went through I've never reported anything before. You can report as impersonation. So I figured that was like the most specific thing.
Instagram is so worthless in terms of their tech support. They had me. I kept uploading videos of my face, and they're like, "Nope, sorry, that's not you." I'm like, okay.
Oh.
So if I ever get another one, I'll be sure and plug it on the show or in the toy group. Probably do one specifically related to toys at that point.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Well, you can find me at facebook.com/opentoys or at Slick McFavorite on the gram, slick@openyourtoys.com for email. We've got lots of people. So, let's see, Cowabunga Dude's in the house. We've got AAA in the house. Paul Schreiber's rocking it. Like I say, my Stitchin' Dolliverse is in the house. KJ Smith, Cass is with us. It's the whole crew. Rock, it's busy season for Rock. If people don't know, he's a landscape dude, or I'm not sure what the
I think
exact.
he's an arborist.
Arborist, there you go. So it's his busy season, so he's literally working 6 days a week, hasn't had a day off in 2 weeks. And poor guy, he's like, so, yeah, I've got to do grocery shopping and yard work today. I'm like, what a shitty thing. You know, he needs to be hiring out that shit. Instacart and fucking yard company. But he won't be joining us. Cliff should be on the show. He's at a tattoo appointment that was going to end right at the beginning of the show, so he thought he would be a little late. So he should hopefully be joining us later.
Can I pop in for 1 second here? I'm so sorry.
Sure.
I forgot. I do have an alternate Instagram that Valerie and I share, and that's BMR and bots. BMR and bots. So if anybody's
So she typed it with an ampersand. Does it have an ampersand? Or is it just BMRANDBOTS?
Yeah, it's like BMRANDBOTS, and that's actually yeah. So anyway, thank you for that. Get that plug in there.
All right, Shane, you better be drinking something fancy.
This is water.
Oh,
sorry.
I forgot to remind you to pick something fun to drink.
We've been a little sick around here. My kids have been sick, and I've definitely been sticking to the water for that reason. Imagine this is something from the cantina, from the Moss Eisley cantina. The shape of it.
Instead of blue milk, it's blue water.
Yep.
Nice.
It's jet fuel.
All right, kill some of that light. That was a little brizite. And get the fan on because I am heating up. All right. Yeah. Hi.
We have 3 newspapers.
Oh, good. Well, that's nice of them.
And everybody else on the block has newspapers too. He's like, you want to report me not delivering? You get a fucking newspaper. You get a fucking newspaper.
I also got a
You love your futon?
You just have to clean it. It's really hairy.
Is it? Yeah, I figured. Sorry. We haven't been seeing one another. Oh, I haven't announced this. I have the COVID, so be careful. I'm gonna breathe on everybody.
Oh,
Yep.
shit. I felt that through the microphone.
Made it 2 years and 2 months, or 2 years and 1 month, I guess. Everything's great. I'm vaxxed and boosted, and so it's literally like the most mild cold I've ever had. But we're doing the 5-day quarantine, so I'm in the basement except for right now to do the show. So I haven't gotten to see Miss McFavorite and Little Miss McFavorite for more than 5 or 10 minutes to say hi. Miss McFavorite's been bringing me food, which is super nice, but they just got back from getting a futon that it was free on Nextdoor. Sounds like it's very hairy, so it'll have to be cleaned, but my daughter is moving away from dolls and play sets everywhere in her room, and now wants couches and hangout spots and stuff like that. So it's awesome. For me, I'm drinking an oldie but goodie. Yeah, Dos Equis Lager Special Watermelon. I've had this for a couple months, finally finishing the last one off because I couldn't go to the liquor store to buy any fancy new beer. So
Is it good?
I love these. I fucking love these because they're just like a hint of flavor. It's not like watermelon beer. It's like beer that you know, smash 2 slices of watermelon over or something. Badass Strongbow.
No, juice in my flash cup.
Ooh, is that vintage?
No, I've had this for a while. I bought it at some store.
Oh, okay. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. All right. Well, we got mad fucking news, so let's get into it.
Nice.
First up, con news. Star Wars fans first. I'm gonna start leaving the day off of it because they just put it out whenever they kind of feel like it. But yeah, this was a fun one. We got to see some things that had been teased, some things that had been leaked. Let's see what. So we already saw Fixer last week or last show. And then these pre-orders had already gone live. Good point about this Stormtrooper. So this is going to be a vintage collection. This is going to be the first time they offer their best sculpt on a Star Wars card. So if you're really hardcore into vintage collection, you don't have a good Star Wars Stormtrooper until now, and it's a Walmart exclusive, which is kind of crazy. Figure and Dan, that was a new release, so we get a couple instruments here. I'm curious. Oh, there we go. Hey, that little hey Cliff, I learned how to turn a sound on when somebody joins, so now I don't have to look down. It says, hey, somebody joined. That's why you got added so quickly. We literally just started.
I know, I've been watching it on YouTube.
Oh. I love our connected world. It's amazing. So Figure and Dan here. So we got a very specific modal node here. So I assume we're going to be seeing more of them. I'm like, I would like to just see them all in a box set, but I guess some people like to see new vintage carded figures. We get the final look at Saw Gerrera here, and I'm loving him. Little tube is detachable, so he can suck his oxygen or his vape or whatever you want to call it.
What is it that brings this to $33 on the price point?
It's all
Fucking Forrest Whitaker's a big dude, bro. That's a lot of plastic.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, that's just a lot of money to make that.
It's beautiful.
Night Brother. Oh, and this is Zev. So it's crazy. We're getting the Republic Commandos really quick here. So we've gotten 3 of the 4. I haven't pre-ordered mine. We get Shea Vizsla here with a much better. I'm learning terminology. A much better portrait. Until I looked into some high-end stuff. I didn't know that you called that a portrait. We call it a head sculpt for us. But she looks 100 times better. She's a gaming grade, though, so you're going to pay $2 more for basically a repackaged figure with a new head. But, of course, I pre-ordered one. So, did the other one have this extra head? Or was it a helmet that went over her head? Does anybody remember? No.
Never grabbed it.
Then we get this crazy dude. Oh, yeah. Fantastic. So this is the digital print that they first introduced in the Black Series on the holiday figures with all those god-awful, ugly sweaters and shit. Ooh, excuse me. Now they're putting it to use at the 3 3/4 scale. And he looks dope. No connection to it. I think it's Battlefront 2 that he comes from. Do they have a card back for him, maybe? Keep going. Yeah, you're fancy. You got mad. The 2-tone cape is a new thing that they're doing for the first time. Yeah. So he's a Battlefront 2 gaming great. I more just want it because I like Donald Glover so much. If you're not watching the new season of Atlanta, you're missing out. And then, who is this? ARC Trooper Jesse. Dude, these designs are just amazing. And now, finally, on the third one, after I sold my other 2 single-carded ones, I'm like, fuck, I really want these on cards. Because I have the Comic-Con exclusive that I opened, and then 1 in the 3-pack to keep packaged, but I'm like, oh, I really want them on individual cards. A Death Watch Flight Trooper, which I don't know how it's different from the regular Death Watch. I'm just not that cool. Or Airborne Trooper, sorry.
Aren't they all airborne?
I was going to say, that's what I'm saying. I don't notice the difference. They all have jetpacks. Maybe the last Death Watch didn't have a jetpack or something. But a Super Commando, one of the dopest designs ever. I'm one of those nerds that bought into the Darth Maul aesthetic and still can't get enough of it. So this is absolutely amazing to me.
Just wish they were Black Series scale.
Well, I mean, this guy we have Black Series, and we have a Death Watch. Oh, I packed up all my Mandos, but we have a Death Watch 1 in the Black Series. So,
Well, I don't, but
well, oh yeah, so yeah, I think that Super Commando's a little pricey on the aftermarket. A Death Trooper 4-pack. So we get the. I think this is how they always came, right? With the pauldron and the webbing here. Is that right? And then now these guys are just stripped down. Does anybody know?
No.
They might have had
not
a
a vintage.
commando or a leader when they were in Rogue One.
Oh, maybe. So they're touting this to go great with your Navarro Cantina. So, and I'm not paying attention to the fucking comments. Sorry, everybody. Let's see. AAA is going to get a good vintage collection. Shea Vizsla. Let's see. KJ Smith. Dumb. Are you KJ, are you like strictly 6-inch? Do you just not care about the 3 3/4? Is that why you have no love here? Retro prototype Chewbacca. So what do we've got? We've got a Vader, a Stormtrooper, and a Boba, and now we get a Chewbacca to add to it. I even could have added ones to my card on Friday, and I'm like, pass. I got the Stormtrooper and the Boba. That's all I really care about. And then on to Black Series, so we get the Infinities, so the what if of the Star Wars universe, and this is what if Darth Vader went good. So he was black, so you know he has to be white if he goes good.
Why is his lightsaber still red though? Shouldn't it be blue?
You would think so. Maybe. I don't know how the Kyber crystals really work.
It is Lucasfilm. They just write it in. It went blue. It's good.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
You use the Force and you focus on it. It changes color. But I did pre-order this. This is striking. I love this. Like, I don't give a fuck what it comes from or what the what if is. I love it. So.
It would look good next to the white Boba too.
Oh yeah, prototype Boba. Princess Leia from her own series Leia. So again, another comic release here, and some battle garb, kind of a little bit of an homage here to Bespin, a little bit of homage to, well, I guess Attack of the Clones for Padme was an homage to this outfit, so we're just homaging everywhere here.
A lot of incestuous homages.
Yes.
Homages, the homages that were homaging the original look.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I like this. Yes, AAA. This is what I love.
Shattered glass.
Shattered glass. Yeah.
I ordered all three of those.
Yeah, me too. I don't normally get a Leia unless it's a Hoth Leia, but this one I pulled the trigger on. And I guess maybe this is how they've sucked me in. They seemed like, oh, we're never going to do EU again. It's always going to be this stuff and that stuff. And then now they're doing all kinds of gaming and comics. Granted, it's all from that Disney buyout forward. But I still consider this stuff EU, even if it's modern EU. And so, yeah, I can't help it. It sucks me in. I got this dude, too. The kind of cool thing about this is his straps and everything are over his armor. They're not molded to it. It'll be kind of interesting to see how well they hold up, if they break, if they deteriorate.
So, he has a green lightsaber. Does that mean he's a good stormtrooper?
I don't know. That is a good question. Again,
the bed here, guys.
He does have an Imperial symbol, so I don't think he's good, but maybe he was bad and turned good, or maybe he was bad and stole some dude's lightsaber, and he's just like, all right, word, I got a green lightsaber.
Is this from the Marvel Star Wars comics?
Let's see. Sergeant Crew, former undercover, serves as the leader of an elite group of stormtroopers, Task Force 99, better known as Scar Squadron, under the direct command of Darth Vader. So he is not good. He is definitely bad. And I would assume it has to be, because again, they're only going like Disney purchasing forward, you know.
Must be, yeah. Oh, they didn't buy the rights to those Dark Horse comics at all? I assume they would.
Well, no, fucking Lucasfilms owns all of that. They could pull from it. They just drew that line so then they could start retelling stories to make sure like this can go on for 100 years, right? Because a lot of those old EU stories somebody dropped a planet on Chewbacca and stuff like that. So I think they wanted to just be able to fucking make shit like this forever. Trapper Wolf helmet. This is the fucking helmet that I think it's Dave Filoni wore in the Mandalorian, right?
Yep.
So, and they're just like, oh, it's so amazing. I'm like, bullshit.
If it said Porkins on the side of it, I'd be
He's not
down.
trying to make Trapper Wolf a thing.
Yeah, exactly. So probably the most fun, just because your imagination gets to run away with you and you don't have to bitch like we tend to do when we actually see what we're getting. Pipeline reveals, Claptonian Raider. So these are Mandalorian based, obviously. Artillery Stormtrooper. Again, anytime you put a mortar with a figure, I'm buying it. Whether it's in a galaxy far, far away a long, long time ago or a G.I. Joe, I'll be buying mortar figures. Luke, that's exciting. Jedi Luke. I love that.
Only 3 years after he showed up in that episode.
Yeah.
yeah, considering these won't be shown for another 9 months and then won't actually get into your hands until a year after that. Let's see, Black Series Grogu by himself. So if you missed the Target exclusive, right, that Din Djarin, is that the only time we've gotten a Black Series Grogu?
Well, we got the tiny one, but it didn't come with the pram or anything, did it? I thought it was just Grogu.
Oh,
with a couple
yeah,
of
yeah,
frogs.
yeah. We got that one, but yeah, the draw here, I assume, showing it in the picture is the pram. And then this is Miggs Mayfield, is that right?
Yes, from season
Bill
1,
Burr.
I hear.
Yeah, with his fucking shoulder guns and shit like that. That's what I'm excited for. I'm pretty sure I ordered the tank outfit of him. I need to go cancel that because I just really wanted a Bill Burr figure and much rather have
Yeah,
it
no
in
shit,
season
right?
1. All right, so here we go. Reveals, and then we're starting over, right? Yep. All right, so who ordered what? Cliff, you order anything?
Nothing.
Nice. God, holding strong.
I can't
Badass.
resist those.
Nothing.
Yeah. Sorry, go ahead, Shane.
Oh, I was just gonna say I can't resist the comic stuff, the
Yeah.
expanded universe stuff. You know, I didn't order anything besides that though.
And just like me, you haven't ever read those comics, though, right? I take solace in that they're in a box in an office behind this room. I take solace that if I ever did, well, besides the Leia comic, that was like her own run. But all right. Are you paying attention, Shane? Miss Stitch and Dolliverse is putting in things that better have been pre-ordered.
I'll have to get on YouTube and check that out.
Let's see. Can you guys? You should be able to see the chat. Do you see the chat, Shane? Do you guys? You guys see the chat,
No.
right?
No, I only see it on YouTube in my other window.
Oh shit! I did not realize that. I think there was a setting that says that you guys should be able to see the chat. Wow. Apologies. I assume this entire time
No,
everybody could see the chat and
we only
scroll
see it
through
when
it.
you push.
What
Yeah,
I
you
put?
open the
Oh my
screenshot it.
god. Okay, god damn it. That needs to be fixed ASAP. That's what I feel about that. As soon as I get a chance here, I will try to remedy that. Fan First Tuesday, this Tuesday coming up, Transformers and the guys in the stretchy clothes. So excited for that. I'll still be in quarantine, so I'll be there. Hey. So how, this is a good thing. How are you guys liking this way that they've moved forward without their two major announcement segments. You know, Comic-Con and Toy Fair have been canceled and blah, blah, blah. How are you liking this? Just randomly a week before they'll announce, hey, we're going to show stuff off, and then the next day you're going to be able to pre-order it. How's that been working out for you, Badass? Especially because you're a foreigner.
It's harsh.
Well, you are a foreigner. It's got to be hard, right? Even if you want to pre-order some of this.
I'm in a third world country, and
well, no, I'm just saying.
He's got Toys R Us. Nick. He's got.
I
Toys
think
R Us.
that's
motherfucker. So how's that working out for you guys?
I think that's a good question. Has there been anything on these like next day pre-orders that you can't get because
the Walmart stuff,
it's Target?
We don't get that stuff. The Target stuff, again, we don't have Target here, so that that sucks. But it is what it is.
So
but
what
as
do
for
you
everything else? Like I have, as long as I have access to the internet, I can pre-order.
Yeah. So what like the Target classified stuff? Like you just have no access to that?
I have no access to it. It like our Toys R Us randomly shows up with Target exclusives. So I don't know if that's a joint thing or the guy who does the ordering there has access to Target.
Yeah.
But mostly for me, I have to go a third party with that one. Like I have to go and buy it on eBay or whatever to get it.
Yeah, that'd be frustrating as shit. It's like
it is,
especially classified. Like half this shit will be Target exclusive tomorrow, and you can't fucking do anything.
Yeah.
Yeesh. Shane, how have you? So Badass. So obviously, and I guess I shouldn't say obviously. Even if it was San Diego Comic-Con when they announced this and said 30 items are going up for pre-order tomorrow, you're still going to have that.
Oh yeah, I still have access to it.
Okay. So this has been a good system for you. This,
it makes it easier
once
for me.
every 2 months.
Yeah.
Okay. Shane, how are you feeling about this?
I think I'm lucky because it's just been really, really great for me. Just since the pandemic.
Because you work from home and you can fucking jump on that shit.
Yeah, I mean, I get messages from Pulse. They have the Pulse app. It's just like I have missed several drops that they've just kind of like put in there and never announced. But I love the changes that they've made. I'm not on the Hasbro Pulse hating bandwagon that a lot of people seem to be on. Probably just for that very reason, just because I could just be tuned into it at all times. So it's nice, but I like when they announce the stuff via email. I usually pay attention to the dates, and I like when they added the partner exclusive piece. I don't know, it's been good for me, man. It really has. I've had a lot of luck with it, and very little bad luck. So
Badass. So they made a big deal about Pulses in the UK, and then we're going to talk about it in a little bit. They're in Germany now. They've always been in Canada, right?
Yeah,
like when they launched the US,
Canada's
the same shit.
I've always had access to it since day one.
So you could do Pulse Premium and do partner exclusives. Okay, so you do have that availability.
I think that Snake Eyes I did for the Classified series, the one that came in the big box, I got that from Pulse, like when it dropped.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The Commando, right, with Timber?
Yeah, the Commando, and it came with all like the ninja gear and everything.
Yeah.
Oh wait, is that the first one, the deluxe one with like the ninja, like the sword holder and shit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the deluxe one. Yeah, I got that off Pulse like when it dropped.
I was thinking. I think Cliff was too. That you're talking about the Timber 2-pack.
Oh yeah, I have.
Because that's what's crazy is so they shipped and I guess that first one was considered a Commando Snake Eyes too. Just
he had alternate head.
V2 version Commando. Yeah. Cliff, you work from home too, so has this been a buoy for you that like you can just be available to get even though you've canceled most of your pre-orders now?
Yeah, I mean it hasn't really been too bad. I miss like the whole like Toy Fair experience, watching it from home or post reading the post. Sorry, my slipper fell off. It was very distracting. But I kind of like, because I follow toy companies on YouTube, so I just kind of nice to see the product of the day, and then these are going to go on at noon tomorrow, and then if I was looking for something, I usually set my alarm for like 5 minutes before, so I can sit there and refresh while I'm taking recorded statements. I'm just refreshing. I'm like, ma'am, hold on. I understand your house is underwater. I got to get this stormtrooper.
Yeah.
That would be fucking brilliant for a customer service job. Be like, okay, give me just a few moments. I need to look that up, and you're trying to pre-order shit.
I do a lot of my online shopping during interpreter calls because it takes that much longer because you have to say it. It gets interpreted, then they answer, and it gets interpreted back. So I got tons of time to online shop during interpreter calls.
I had no idea about that, and Mrs. McFavorite has to deal with not tons, but she deals with maybe 1 or 2 every couple days, and I'm just like, oh my god, good on you, Cliff. Good on you.
It's really not that bad.
hers because it's insurance can be pretty complicated, but hers is medical, and so that's always a little bit of a nightmare for her. But we got Mark Haddock in the house. Woo woo! It's been a while. Glad to have you with us, Mark. Very early morning for him there. Or not very early. Maybe, Mark, tell us what time it is there. Let's see. Toy Fair dates solidified. And this is what's going to fucking wonk this all up too. Like, Toy Fair was February. Fucking Comic-Con was the end of January or July.
Why?
And so that worked out perfect. And now Toy Fair is like, we're changing our dates. We're literally going to be 2 months after San Diego Comic-Con, even when things go back to normal. So
What, they're going for November?
The September 30th to October 3rd are the dates for next year.
August.
San Diego's usually July 21st-ish.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Second to third weekend in July. So even if when things go back to normal, we wanted things to go back to normal, they're not going to go back to normal because there's not a good spacing of these announcements. So it'll be interesting to see next year. Again, hopefully next year that how these announcements, maybe they'll just fucking still keep doing this and not do panels at Comic-Con or something. Who knows? Let's see. Mark said it's 8:45 a.m. down under.
Jesus.
Does anything crazy happen overnight, Mark, just to prepare us?
Since he's in the future.
Yeah. Just let us know now.
My Stitch and Dollarverse, have you been to Comic-Con? So yeah, I went regularly. That's what promoted the popularity of this show for a long time, I think. Because as soon as we stopped going, our numbers kind of went like that. But have any of you guys been to San Diego?
No.
Shane, even... you should have gone because you could have gotten
free
retailer passes.
Yeah.
Whoa, what happened to this?
You know what I have? I did go to Wizard World in Anaheim, which is a lot of fun.
Oh, nice.
Got in free to that.
Hell yeah. That's some of I haven't been to a lot of the bigger ones. Like, I never went to a Wizard World. I never went to, what's the big role-playing one? I think it was in Atlanta.
Dragon Con?
Dragon Con, yeah. That's one totally out of my realm of cosplay and board and tabletop gaming and all that kind of shit. But I've always wanted to go because it looks like one of the most fun ones. And talking about toy shows, let's talk fucking Toy and Doll Supershowå. So Shane and I both sold at a local toy show here. Is the 30th anniversary of this toy show. We purchased our tables almost 3 years ago and just kept rolling them over. And a few months ago, she's like, we're doing this come hell or high water. And it was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. Early bird was nuts. So they do, you pay, it's $5 to get in. And then, early bird this year was at 10 a.m. So they let early birds in for $10, and it was just packed. Like from right at fucking 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock is packed. And then they let the regular people in, and it was fucking Comic-Con, dude. People were shoulder to shoulder, like half stepping at a time. It was amazing. It made for very captive audiences as they passed your table because they literally couldn't go anywhere. It was just like this fucking march of ants.
It starts
all
at
the
11?
way around. Yeah, well, everything was pushed back an hour. It's normally early bird's 9, regular is 10. They just pushed everything back an hour for some reason.
Oh, wow. See, I was
Weird.
gonna say, the Chicago Toy Show, that shit opens at 7 a.m.
Yeah, early bird.
Wow.
When I used to do toy shows, was 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this one's always only been 5 hours. So, and even this time, so they just pushed it an hour, so we ended at 4, and I mean, to tell you the truth, the last 2 hours are always dead.
Yeah,
at the show.
that's the worst.
It doesn't.
The last 2 hours alone.
It's just the exhibitors walking
Yeah.
around like, what do I want to buy now that I made some money? That kind of shit. But so like I say in the group, I did pretty good. I made 1,600.
Fuck yeah, dude.
But again, it was 85% just recouping my costs on doubles. Like people are like, your prices are so amazing. I'm like, yeah, because it's cost plus tax, kind
Plus, I
of
have
shit.
a case of this shit sitting behind me
Yeah,
because I was saving shipping.
I did sell some marked up pieces, so that was nice. And it is nice to not have to haggle too much. Like all the shit that was marked at my cost, that's just my line. Like they're like, can you do this and this and that? And I'm like, no, dude, that's my cost. That's what it would have cost you if you bought it 4 months ago when you should have, kind of shit.
Do you
But
clearly price all your wares?
yeah, post-it
Good.
notes on everything, dude. I don't
engage with any dealer that doesn't price their wares.
Me neither. I mean, there's been a couple times where I'm like, ooh, I really want that, and I'll ask. But if the price isn't on it, I'm not even gonna fucking ask.
Yeah, what's the deal with that too? Why would guys like? Why do dealers not put prices on shit?
I don't. It's
I
weird.
think
It's like
some people like the haggle, or maybe they're just too cheap, or not too cheap, too lazy. I think some people like the haggle. I think some people want to be asked about it and say, oh, this and that, and what do you think? What would you like to give?
Yeah.
And then and then the other people are just too late. Dude, I have spreadsheets. Like I'm going to eBay the night, day or two before, and fucking making sure, like, I'm always 20% at least under eBay, because if I have to take this home, then I'm gonna get fees and taxes, So,
Yeah.
Shane, how did you guys do? So Shane had one table, and my bitch and Dolliverse had another table. How'd you guys do?
Oh, good. Did about 7 bills, and I mean, I use the same thing. I actually learned that from you years ago doing the toy show. Just the post-it notes. I think I've always had everything priced, but yeah, that's a great system. It was a lot of fun. I ran into a little bit of trouble during all the chaos first of the show, and knocked over some guy's comic, and he just like flipped his shit.
So it was like this.
Like a
It was
wobbly
like this.
fence.
Yeah, it was like a fucking 2 sheets of plywood that this guy had put hinges on. So then he folds it to stand like this. and then
like a
puts
fucking science project.
yeah, dude, and then puts $1,000 slabbed comics on it. And
I just like
you know,
barely brushed it with my butt cheek, and it just like they're like these little hooks, and it just. I mean, there wasn't even the angle to it. It was just all just like straight up and down. I mean, it just went.
Oh
and,
no!
And I just said, I looked at it, and he just like instantly just started cussing at me and like flipping his shit.
he was a collector, bro. He had his sports ball uniform on, and you know that kind of shit.
I didn't let it run the show for me.
Did he have one of those? Like hand workout things? Like, was he just sitting there with one of those? Like,
chewing fucking Big League Chew.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, we didn't let it run the show. My wife actually stood up for me, you know. He was yelling at me. So, well, because then he started trying to, hit us where it hurts. He said, "Oh, if you had been here earlier, then you wouldn't be rushing around." I'm just thinking, man,
oh my god,
you got like a sick kid at home.
Yeah,
5
go
kids.
eat a fucking dick, buddy.
Yeah, a bag of them.
Yeah, a big bag of
entire, yeah. But yeah, it was just the size of the actual, just all the dealers there. It was massive, and they had like hidden rooms off to the side, and
really? I didn't even see any hidden room. Huh.
Like out in the outside of the main hall. I mean, that thing was expansive. Then off to the left, if you went out there, they just had all these. They had like a whole nother side room, kind of like they do with some of the, comic conventions where kind of like a journey to get through. But
yeah, but that makes it confusing for people when you do stuff like that. If it's not in the main floor and people don't really realize it, they're not going to venture outside of that.
Yep.
Like even extending it way into the back, again, people have a hard time getting to the back of that because they just see what's in the middle.
Well, and that was what's kind of crazy. So this is a toy and doll super show, like
right.
not the ones I complained about, like true school dolls. And they always kind of would put the dolls in the main room, fill out the rest with toys, and then the overflow was in this like atrium where the rest of the toys would be. And this time they made the atrium the doll place with a little bit of overflow toys there, and then made our main room all toys. So that was nice. I liked that setup. Not that I have anything against doll collectors or whatever, but I think it just worked better with the flow of things. We had less over 65 crowd that weren't there for action figures. They were there for toys, that kind of shit. Or weren't there for action figures. They were there for dolls. But
yeah.
It was crazy though. Like, so normally when I sell at a show, like I've done all the years past, I'll go and I'll do some rounds and I'll buy things throughout the day that I see and stuff like that. And it was so busy that there just wasn't really a good chance to do that. I still went out and smoked and that kind of stuff, but I finally went around at like the last half an hour of the show and that kind of stuff, and just couldn't really find anything I loved. Everything was just so priced so high, and that's probably because people bought all the good stuff, early on in the day during early bird or whatever. But it really just made me think that I love selling at toy shows. I love going to toy shows, stuff like that. But afterwards, I just had this really like funky feeling about, seeing things just marked up so fucking insane. And again, I'm looking at the end of the show, so it's the high price stuff that's
so you
left.
Felt a little bit raped by the end of it?
Not raped. Like, it just made me feel bad. Like, it just made me feel so dirty. Like this all should be for fun, and even me during the show, like cutting deals and stuff like that. Like, I'm not gonna sell you a Viper for fucking $30, even though I only paid $25 for it. It's worth $70, and shit like that.
Yeah.
Just that whole like. It just, like I say, it just made me feel dirty, and like I love doing it. I'm still gonna do it, obviously, but at the end, it just doesn't leave me with that happy feeling. You know?
I did it for money. I mean, I do get that I do get that enjoyment from it. That same feeling of like being surrounded, 360 degrees by. Just some of the sheer variety of stuff there. You just see things that you just never see. God. People walking around with vintage Star Wars AT-ATs in the box and stuff like that. Just crazy stuff like that. But I mean, as far as like being a collector that sells at this show, if I brought anything and I didn't really want to sell it, I would mark it up.
And that's what most people do. Is you don't want to sell your shit, you mark it really, really high, even though you've made the effort to bring it there.
Yeah, just brings people over.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So, do you guys in the beginning have all the secret deals, like when you're setting up your table and you got the other dealers walking around? You're like, oh yeah, I like this, and this, and I'll trade you for that, and that kind of stuff.
So yeah, there's always, especially because 9 times out of 10 I'm selling my shit lower than anybody else is, because I am literally trying to get rid of stuff. Like I always have the dealers that come by and be like, all right, I want this, and this. Will you take $150 for it? So then I have to fucking do my math in my head, like, oh, you're trying to buy $215 worth of stuff for $150,
Yeah.
And you got to watch out. It was the same thing how I got rid of my other toys when I was a 12-year-old. Some fucking flea market dude showed up, and as I was unloading all my action figures and everything, was like, I'll give you $100 for everything. And I asked my mom, and she's like, is that what you want to get for it? You're done for the day. You don't have to do anything else. So I sold them all. And then I walked around and saw like, oh, they marked them up like 3 times as much and were selling them, So I'm always wary of it, like especially that first hour, even early bird stuff. I'm not making huge deals. I always tell people like, come back around at 3:00. The story will be different if it's still here, kind of thing. So, those side rooms were doll collectors. So, hey, glad I missed that. But yeah, again, just seeing what people are charging for things I own too. I think that's a big thing. Like, oh my God, like I own all of this, and you're like, I know I paid $15 and you're trying to get $80 for it and stuff like that. Just, yeah. Anyways, let's get into some good news. Although that was really fun. I had a fucking absolute blast. Like I say, it's just the aftermath. So Toy News. Studio Series screen to toy development process images. So this is kind of interesting. If you're a movie guy, let's get to some of the images here. If you're a movie guy, just want to kind of see what they do, how they put them side by side, how they figure out how they're going to make a toy look like the movie, all that kind of shit. But I know we don't have a lot of Transformer movie fans on the cast right now, so we'll move on. ThreeZero, Firefly, and Roadblock. I don't like that he's blue. I get it. Comics blue. But where's the pictures of him? It's a very blue-gray.
The price on these is amazing.
So what are these?
Because these are...
$189?
I think they're like, aren't they like 90? I don't know. I was listening to Full Force, and I thought they were only like $100.
Oh no, I think they're more. I think they're in the 150.
I see
range.
1/6 scale. I'm like, all right, it's starting at 180. Like where
Yeah.
it goes from there.
Yeah.
ThreeZero. I don't even know if you can type it in like that, but let's see.
Anybody watching that new Halo series?
Not yet. Not yet. Do you have Apple Cliff? Is that why you turned me on to All Mankind?
I did. I'm now. It's in hibernation until a new season of Ted Lasso or a new season of All Mankind, whichever one comes first.
That's dope.
It's only
$5
$5 a month, so.
Oh, I know. And like you say, if you can knock it all out, like I knocked out All Mankind in like a week and a half or something.
Oh, so fucking good. I love that show.
Oh God, it was amazing. All right, where can I find some regular prices here? Not fucking eBay. Yeah, I mean, First Blood on Big Bad is 200. That's all scalper shit.
There's Big Bad. There's a Storm Shadow for Big Bad on the top. Right there.
Yeah. Oh, I see it right next to it. Okay. So in stock for Storm Shadow.
189. Does that say 189?
190 Entertainment Earth. They're usually a little higher. That's dope. I didn't realize he had Wolverine claws. Shit, that makes me want to.
That's not Wolverine claws. Fuck, those are ninja climbing claws.
No, those things are little tiny things that are on the palm to be like.
I have the sideshow version of him, and he came with those claws. And
these big, huge Wolverine, like 12-inch.
Yeah, if I could pull them out without knocking 50 fingers over, I would kill you.
I believe you.
But the second version of Storm Shadow came with those claws. It was a clip-on piece.
Yeah, it was clipped onto his wrist.
Oh, yeah. But these are coming out of a glove, dude.
Oh, God.
That's what makes them different.
I still think they're good.
I don't have any hairs to split, so.
Neither do this homeboy. Roadblock.
I
V2.
love that version of Roadblock. Like
I do. I love that version too.
Version 2 is awesome.
It's gorgeous. So it's a good outfit to choose for him. Yeah, I mean it looks good.
It's an interesting head. It makes him look older. Like he does not look like he usually looks, like jacked and young. I mean he looks considerably older.
I agree. That's a good way to point that out. It almost looks like there's some gray in his beard or
like a Delroy
mustache.
Lindo, like kind of looking.
Yeah,
that's
after
him
looks
coming
like
back from Cobra Law, dude, and having like snake or
after having a lunch
wrap around him and being blind and shit. That's what happens to you. You get fucking stressed and fuck out. That's PTSD fucking Roadblock right there.
After having to deal with those spores.
Exactly.
Oh my god. All right. New vintage card. This is kind of interesting. So we bitch and moan about how crappy the retro cards are and that retro fucking G.I. Joe cards are. I guess this new vintage collection wave that's showing up has like noticeably thicker cards. And fucking the vintage card was already I don't know. I mean it's better than retro Joe or retro Star Wars, but yeah, I guess I see
wonder
what
if
people
it's
are
the same
saying.
card stock as the Marvel Legends retro, dude. That is the most robust card
Yeah, those
I've
are
ever
thick
fucking seen.
cards, yeah,
are you talking about the 6-inch one?
No, the
3 3/4 one.
3 3/4.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, those are always like flat as fucking can be on the pegs and shit. Yeah,
I tried to, because usually after I open it, I tear the card up just to minimize the garbage as I'm throwing it away. And when I opened my Captain America, it like gave me some shit. I was like, holy fuck.
I'm ripping up phone books here.
I wasn't expecting the level of resistance I got.
Yeah, so it sounds like maybe they are going to be on par with them, which they fucking should. All of them should.
Yes. I mean, the whole
So-
point of it is if it's a retro figure if you want it. It's also a retro figure on a retro card if you want it that way. To put it on such poor card back is just poor business.
Well,
Well,
yeah,
maybe they
because
think everybody's just getting rid of them, so why make thicker stock when it's just going to get chucked out anyways?
I think you have to know that fucking, and this is why nothing any of us buy are going to be worth anything in 10 years, is I think you have to know that adult collectors, what would you, I'm going to venture to say 75% of people don't open most of their shit.
I'm in that 75, so
You don't open most of it.
most of it doesn't get open.
Okay. I'm there just because I think it needs to be special, and then 5 weeks later I have 20 things that needed to be special and I never got any special time. But
I haven't opened a single classified. They're all in box still.
They're all
I have
box?
Not have fucking touched a single one.
Let's see. Cass, yeah, keep most stuff in box.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, like you say, I think they're fucking missing the boat if they don't just like reverse course on it. I mean, what can that cost? What can that fucking cost when you talk about, even say they're making 100,000 of these fucking retro fucking G.I. Joe classifieds? What could it cost to increase that density? So now you have stronger cardboard, you have heavier packages, then you talk about a whole shipping container. Yeah, you're probably adding 300 pounds or something.
Yeah, but
if you think about
cents of 100,000 units, I mean,
yeah,
that money's
exactly.
fucking stacking up, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Like you got to think about it that way, right?
here we go. Everybody's chiming in.
Open.
Yeah. Triple A always gives me shit. He's like, you don't open hardly any of your toys. Yeah, Triple A. Adding shipping weights. Yep. Money and paper weights to it. All right. Let's see here. Wow. Did that go all right back to 238? Yes, it did. New
Run away from
Legacy.
Mindbender.
I know. We're so close to
So
the
close.
only thing you care about. First look at Legacy Motormaster. Again, and I think they had said this at one point, but I had totally forgotten that this is going to be a commander class. So fucking we're talking Motormaster at $80 price point. And then now the limbs are going to be at a $23 price point. This is going to be a pricey Menasor. Also get our first look at what is a Shattered Glass Blaster. I'm excited about this. Shattered Glass all the way. Let's look at that blaster out of the box.
Ooh, I didn't see that.
Oh, hold on. Let Sabertron load its fucking images here.
Man, these
that's
plasticless boxes are. I just can't imagine any of this is going to stand up to time or thievery whatsoever.
So so everybody was saying that the Ravage would just get ripped off constantly. I did see one empty Ravage box, but what I've seen most stolen is the Child out of that 5-inch $5 a piece multi-pack from Walmart.
Oh,
It's almost as bad as the LeBron head. Like almost every single one, the Child is missing out of it.
That little like point of cardboard right there, just gonna have, every time you see it, several months from now, it's just gonna have a crease, right?
Yeah.
It's weird. I don't know. I don't really like it.
So-
but
They must have gotten a cease and desist because this had a picture of him and Rewind out of the box, and so looks like that Hasbro got to him. All right, here we go.
Yes.
Here we go, badass.
I am so jacked for this.
Artwork
Box
is
alone is
gorgeous.
fucking worth it.
Mindbender's
Dude.
jacked.
All of the Serpentor scenes and shit
Yeah,
like
dude,
that.
all of
The
the-
fucking, oh my
They
god.
fucking did a brilliant job on this. Even the
Yes.
box is worth it.
Yeah, this is probably some of the best artwork I've seen from this line.
I love his
then-
accessories.
Yeah. So I put it in the group and I don't think anyone answered me. It's okay. I don't care. But do we know specifically what these are from? Does anybody from off the top of their head know exactly like,
So when they
this
did
is the hand that they took from the crypt of the
Yeah.
mummy
Yeah.
or something?
So when they had his lab in, I think, Rise of Serpentor, he had all this stuff kind of bubbling in the background.
Okay. So it's not super. It's not like the 25th where they had the individual element jars and very specific. It's just stuff kind of in the background. I love the fucking brain and the skull. The
Little
fucking
capsules for them.
yeah, dude.
So do you get two versions of that blaster, the long blaster, or is that tube detachable? I bet it's detachable.
I think it's detachable. That's
Yeah,
what it
it's
looks.
detachable.
Well,
No, it's a different
this
barrel.
one,
Well, if you
yeah.
look at the back of it, you can see the little
that's
nib for it to plug into.
Yeah, but it looks like this is like a modernized version,
Oh,
and
yeah,
then they're
you're right.
giving you a
The classic
retro, yeah. Because even his blaster has the little nub for the hose.
Maybe it's just
And
me,
then
but don't the accessories seem to like be part of a larger set of accessories that possibly come with some other piece? I can't
Like
maybe with-
Serpentor?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I was thinking.
I hope if they do Serpentor, I just want it to come with this fucking chariot.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
It's fucking
it
all
needs
in.
it needs to be that $40 price point.
Yeah.
and
Fuck
just
that, I'll pay $100 for it. If they come with a chariot, I'm in. Hasbro,
Yes.
make this happen.
I would
That's
pre-order a
money.
Serpentor and
Ready.
chariot.
yeah. So fucking
Yeah,
great
the
looking
box
box
art. I just-
art.
I just can't imagine they would explode all that Serpentor art if
fire.
Serpentor wasn't coming.
Yeah.
Like
they
they covered
exactly.
that box in Serpentor clues. Like
Couldn't
So
be more
AAA
heavy.
AAA doesn't want to pay for deluxe stuff.
What?
The double helix. Let me show that is. By the way, welcome Bricklizer. Thanks for joining us. This is gorgeous.
that's
dude.
Oh
awesome.
my god.
The Infinity Cobra.
That is
Like I need to start bootlegging stickers just so I can make that sticker.
Exactly.
Cass guessing at least $40.
in the before times, that's
Yeah,
40,
I'm looking
that's
probably 80 on my
46.
end.
Yeah, 46 to 60. I'd
Really?
say.
No.
Yeah, I'm
This
This
saying
is
Dude,
a
it's
single
50
figure
minimum.
with accessories.
$50.
You're paying
But
for
look at the
man.
box, dude. The box opens like
Yeah,
that. Fucking
you're
remember that
paying-
Cobra Commander that opened?
Yeah, I guess.
Think
that's
about
what
the
you're
box,
saying.
man.
The special box with the Megatron and the Baron.
This isn't just like this isn't just like like a Cobb Vanth who's just in a bigger box because they unhooked his accessories to make it look like he comes with more. Like this is like a full on like box that folds out. I'd say 45 to 50 easily.
All right, so AAA paper box is not worth the extra
Extra money
money, and then he's getting. I'm with you, AAA, on this one. $20. Well,
It's not
and-
though. It's
okay,
15 worth of accessories. now.
that's right, because
Figures are
it's $25. Yeah.
Yeah.
I even saw Amazon on one of their figures, on one of their Marvel Legends, say, "Oh, MSRP $24.99," and they were discounting it to $22.99.
Yeah, they've
So-
done that with most of the Marvel Legends pre-orders. Plus, if you
Yeah.
pre-order, you get the lowest price it hits before it's released is the price they charge you.
Yeah, exactly. I
He
love
is
that.
fucking
So,
jacked in there. That's some serious roid shit going on. Look at
well, of course, if you're a
Dr.
scientist,
Mindbender.
what's the first thing you would do is give yourself muscles,
Lose
right?
the shirt, yeah, immediately. That's step one. Lose the shirt, road stash, get the monocle, then
Oh, to the best thing of the show, to the worst thing of the show. So I had to represent this because they put out the other 4 smaller rescue bots in G1 colors. So I was like, oh, I can't wait till they do that Grimlock in G1 colors. And it looks like this is the fucking Grimlock they're doing as a motorcycle Grimlock. Now, granted, the Prime, which I have this Prime, and I love it. It is an awesome... He's a T-Rex, see? He turns in one step. You turn him and the head drops down and all that. It's not too complicated. I don't know what Bumblebee is supposed to be, a raptor.
He looks like
another T-Rex.
But I am so mad if this is the only G1, and G1 is being generous to this, but anyways,
show the pictures of the kids and how excited they are.
Like
that young girl, she was not.
Yeah.
Here's $50. Put your best smile on. And that guy's just like, yeah, I love it.
And then I don't know who's this that took the picture. Maybe somebody already got it in, because I think it's in stock right now. Oh my god! All right, I just wanted to bitch. Nalan Cheel. So, I mean, this is kind of common for them now, especially with all the digital sculpting they do nowadays. So we're getting a vintage collection, modal node. And now we're getting a black, well, rumored to be getting a Black Series modal node. Nalan Cheel. 3 pairs of hands, a stool, a band fill, an Omni box, drums, drumsticks.
Didn't we already look at him in the beginning?
We looked
no, that's that's the vintage. That's 3 3/4. This is rumored for Black Series, which...
Okay.
If you sculpt, so you always sculpt a little bit higher, like you hear the terms 2
down.
up. Yeah, exactly. So they sculpt the Black Series, then they sculpt it down and put out a vintage collection. So yeah, I could see that definitely. But this would be a deluxe, $30 one with a bunch of accessories. Yeah.
Why are we getting him and not Max Rebo?
Yeah.
Exactly.
The chicken lady. Like, what the fuck?
There's the conspiracy.
Spice Noodles?
Yeah.
The chicken lady? Spice Noodles.
I'd say she's more of an aardvark. That's just me.
All right. She's got chicken legs, but she's got the big beak.
Oh, I see with the legs. Okay.
Yeah.
I get the chicken run. Yeah, so, and I think it's 4, isn't it? The band is aren't they 4?
No, it's 3.
No,
it's 3.
Are you
Max
sure?
Rebo, it's the white guy who plays the flute thing, and then it's Nice Noodles. Though that was the original band. Then in the special editions, they added a couple members.
Oh, I'm thinking of. Yeah, sorry, I was still modal node style.
Oh, there's 7 modal nodes.
There's 7. Jesus. Okay,
5 instruments, 7 players.
I remember getting the 10 that had a 4-pack. Remember those 10s that had, 2-pack cards on it? So I thought there was only 4, but yes, Max Rebo, of course.
What's the other guy's name? Snoopy? Are you looking at Mac? What's the other guy's name? Snoopy something, right? Snoopy McCool or something like that?
No, I was just
Size Noodles or something like that.
No, that's the singer.
Okay.
Droopy McCool.
Droopy McCool.
There you go.
Damn it! I could have been Slick McCool. I should have fucking jumped on that.
I knew it was something like that. I knew it was a weird, cool name.
Oh shit. I always forget these comments things. So new Robosen Transformers. Did anybody? I don't. Well, Shane, you're a big Transformer guy. Robosen, any interest in $300 to $700 robots that transform?
Absolutely not. That is just I mean, I about like had a stroke when I saw that that $600 dunny that they dropped at the last day of Haulathon.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I don't go outside of the realm of about I think $200 is like for like a really special thing I really want. That's like where I top out. But yeah, I don't know, man. That just did not do it for me personally. The auto converting prime.
Yeah. The main thing that turned me off and made me cancel my pre-order is him not holding the robot mode without power to it. Like that was like a deal killer. Like if you turn off the power, he just collapses. But I know Brinkalizer kept his and his was broken.
Prime?
What? Yeah.
The prime that transforms.
Yeah, that was the prime that transforms automatically with the nat. Well, and let's
converts.
not belittle. Yeah. Oh yeah, he doesn't transform.
Because they can't use that
reason.
terminology. They can't use that terminology unless it's Hasbro.
Yeah, exactly. So he converts, but Brinkalizer. So this thing, I'm not going to play it because we'll get a strike. But so they show the prime, and then they tease 3 cars coming up with headlights, and of course they're all kind of masked. Brink, if you guys have analyzed that, if the Transformers community has figured out, it looked like the Datsuns to me, just the rear view or the side view mirrors. Yeah, the side view mirrors looked like that Datsun one. But let us know, Brink. But there's more coming. So if you didn't want to pony up for the $700 Prime, you might be able to get a $300 Prowl or Silver Streak or Blue Streak. Lego expiration date? That's right. Legos have expiration dates now. So
Great or go bad?
it is just part of their quality control. They will not. I think it says like up to 3 years. They will guarantee everything inside, all the rubber pieces, the clutch, all the quality of everything. Yeah, 2 to 3 years on smaller sets and 4 to 5 years on larger sets now. So they will guarantee pieces and all of that kind of stuff through these expiration dates. And then on the expiration date end, you can no longer get free pieces or get replacement pieces for sets. Which is a good idea. I've had to get some replacement pieces. I don't know if I lost them and they've just never shown up, like vacuuming or anything, or what. But there has been a couple sets that, at least in my experience, I was missing a piece from, and they would replace it. So,
wouldn't that be a horrific thing? You bought like a big giant set, and you're missing like 4 pieces that like basically are key pieces. How pissed would you be?
That's the most important thing. Is like Miss McFavorite doesn't know if she lost it or if it was missing in her Nintendo set, that one, that the original NES.
Oh yeah.
She's missing this really weird. It's a 4-plate. It's a 4-stud plate with 2 studs on the top, and it's actually a pretty hard piece to get. It's not impossible.
Yeah.
But she never requested it. I guess it's not expired yet, so she could still request it. But yeah, if you lost a like unique piece to a set, right, that would be a fucking nightmare. Or if it really was missing. I mean, you can't tell me that machines are perfect kind of shit.
Don't say that shit like that out loud, Slick. When they take over, they're going to remember you say shit like that.
They're on your ass.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're going to flag things like that.
I want to let everyone who's listening know that I appreciate machines.
I love
everything they do is wonderful.
These are my favorite.
If they ask me to do something, I do it right away.
I'd like to take this
All about the
opportunity to
machine.
thank our overlords.
Do they not have a program like where they just mail out a piece? Like if you say, I'm missing this.
No, they
will-
do.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
they do. That's the whole thing. They've been super good about it. And this expiration date is now a thing that they can mark and say, nope, that's expired. We no longer send out pieces for it. So yeah, AAA was, well, if you buy an older set, I mean, it's been good on them. Like, I have lost pieces from every Mega Construx, another company, shit, I can't remember, but Mega Construx has sent me replacement pieces, and then there was another company, and they sent me replacement pieces too. So, but yeah, talking about the quality, Brinkalizer has Lego from his childhood, and the rubber tires are still good.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
yet to see like Lego actually break down to the point where it's completely unusable.
Yeah, I've never seen it either. So I think it's completely a ploy to say, you know, it's just like tech. It's just like eventually Microsoft says, hey, we don't support Windows XP anymore. You have a problem, we don't give a shit. Buy a new computer, you know.
If you're
Yeah.
still running XP, you shouldn't have a computer.
Diaclone came out with a new powered Convoy. So maybe somebody can explain this to me while we wait for Sabertron to load their images. Okay, so I get the connection, and Diaclone made a Convoy, which eventually turned into Optimus Prime. And maybe this Diaclone reboot is like restyling. I know it's not an exact reissue of sets or anything, but I guess I am not remembering any of this and like how it connects to Convoy. Like, you know, it looks like a semi here. You know, it's got the colors of powered Convoy. So
Sure.
anybody that's a Diaclone expert, I know AAA loves it. And Brinkalizer is a Prime collector, so he's probably delved at least into a little bit more of the history than I have. But there's the Prime and the powered Convoy. So let's see. Oh, AAA saying you're the expert, Shane.
Oh.
You
Oh, hardly. No, but I mean, it's obviously derivative of Optimus Prime, but you know, I don't think anything that's. I think most of the things that have come out, like here, let me grab this piece real quick. I could show you this comparison, for example, like take like this style. This is the original Diaclone stuff.
All right, hold on.
Yeah. You know.
Okay, so much closer to like a G1 Transformer.
Oh, absolutely.
So these Diaclones are really going like
Yeah.
super articulated. Oh, sorry.
And that's intentional. I mean, that's supposed to happen.
I was gonna say, Open Your Toys reserves the right to refuse any claims of liability for anything shown during its show.
Yeah, no, that's fine. But they, you know, I mean, these come off,
Okay.
and you know, this is like each limb, and you know, busts off into 2 or 3 components, and
Okay.
you know, this is missing a lot of pieces, like mostly pilots. You know, but
Oh yeah, because the Diaclone clones came with those little tiny little guys, right?
oh yeah, the Dionauts.
Right.
Yeah, so
Oh yeah, you know, everybody's got Dionauts lying around.
The little
Cliff,
guys.
you got a few Dionauts over there?
I just passed the last of them last night.
yeah. So anyway, you can kind of see where that's
Okay.
derived from.
So I see what they're doing. They're trying to make super cool new toys based off of old toys that were much closer to Transformers that we know. Okay. New Legends Menasor. If I didn't announce, we're in third party. So what I thought was cool about this, one, sculpts are great on this, but this is Scramble City on this too. So you notice the different configurations. So I'm not a huge fan of Scramble City. It's an awesome thing back in the day. Nowadays, I just want the figures in their normal configuration. All of my Voltrons, I always have to bring up pictures and be like, oh, the blue line was on the left and the yellow line was on the right, and that kind of stuff, because whenever I do my combiners, I want them in the, reference configuration. But it's a cool fucking thing that they're offering, so it'll be interesting once we see more information on this. This is a company called Rising Force, and I don't think they've done anything else, but Super 7. Oh wait, okay, we'll go to Fans Toys first and then go back to Super 7 just because my computer reacts so slow. So they put out new toys and they sold out immediately, and I don't know why. Well, granted, everybody loves Fans Toys and shit like that. Maybe because the aftermarket is so crazy on this.
Yeah, I can't afford Fans Toys. Fuck, they're expensive.
Dude, if you don't jump in on like day one, so you can see the Thomas here. Even TF Source, which is sold out, at one point had it for $400 because of the market, I assume. So they did a Thomas in Japanese toy deco, and then they did a Thomas in US toy deco. Both sold out first day, done. They did a Galvatron in toy deco, sold out. So yeah, I mean, I guess it's one of those things that Fans Toys is just, it's just that now. Like everybody just buys everything, right? Because I couldn't imagine paying $240 for a variant, because that's basically what this is. If you're going cartoon accurate in your masterpiece, like, why would you ever buy a toy version of it? And that's what they tend to be, is more cartoon accurate over the years.
I'm just hoping Hasbro carries on with the Dinobots at that masterpiece level.
Oh, yeah.
Because the studio series they're doing right now, again, it's comparable to the Grimlock.
Yeah.
And they've already got a Slag and a Sludge, right? So I'm hoping we get, like, the rest of them.
Yeah. Oh, and I'm sure we will. The swoop, I imagine, would be a Voyager.
Yeah.
But yeah, and of course, you know me, I'm a fucking Stego warrior. So I need some snarl in my life.
Yeah, right?
Brinkalizer said limited run, which helped them sell out quick. Yeah. So that's good too. Brinkalizer, the new Diaclone item is an homage to the old Powered Commander, which is basically a red and blue Ultra Magnus. Yeah, and I didn't even scroll down to where it showed the original Powered Commander, which I have the E-Hobby Powered Convoy reissue of. That's like one of my grails. And of course, it's in a fucking box somewhere. But
what?
Yeah, my grail of my primary focus character is in a box. It is opened. It's just opened in a box, which is even more dangerous. But those that only collect MP are starving to buy anything that comes. Oh, interesting. That's true. We don't.
New MP stuff coming out.
That's true. We don't talk about it very much nowadays. Legends tends to take stuff more than anything. Super 7 Godzilla. Oh, I'm actually going to show this on a different one, so we're going to skip that. Prime Airachnid. So this is one of my favorite characters on Prime, and this thing looks pretty dope. Again, nothing that I would buy. even though I do like helicopters. But that's a pretty
It looks like
dope
Airwolf.
transformer. Yeah,
It does
it's
look
got
like
those Airwolf vibes. So
Dope.
pretty
It's dope
dope.
as hell.
Again, if you're gonna pay $170 for an obscure character from an obscure media, more ramen, bros. Dude, Cliff.
I know.
I know
If
you
it's
know.
not 1/24, I'm not interested.
What did they? Oh, they said it's going to be similar size to the originals.
Did they? I just saw a picture. I didn't
Oh,
see
okay.
anything like that. Better be
Yeah.
1/24.
Yeah, there is. Where did they say it here? Was it in the previous? Or no? It would have had to been in this. Blah blah blah. So this has their like release schedule. Really internet connection. So it looks like, so we see the Silver Hawks here, antagonist cyborg, that's got to be the Centurion's bad guy. And then land drone, I think that was that one dude we just saw with all the ports, right? Did you see me as I was scrolling? So then I assume the Apache Commander is going to be the Switchblade, right? Do
No,
they consider-
Apache Commander is probably the Centurion Native American.
That's the dude I just saw. Okay.
Yeah.
So then these so Great White, which is what, Cliff?
Great White is a Gloria Baker's Porsche. It's the only vehicle that appeared on the cartoons, other than their transport jet, but we don't really count that. It's the only mask vehicle that never had a toy.
Oh, interesting. That's a crazy way to kick it off. And then Red Gullwing, is that going to be Thunderhawk,
That's got to be
right?
Thunderhawk.
Yeah, Matt Tracker.
Yeah. Okay.
So Ramen Toys is redoing Mask?
That's what they're teasing.
It's a Thunderhawk.
They'll do it. They'll do it the right scale. Those Centurions were
dude,
so dope, man.
If they did the Shark in 1/24th, you would have
Well, there's the
every
Great
single
White right
vintage collector, because it's one that everyone wants. People have made customs out of 1/24th models. They're pretty cool, but
Let's see.
You would just be throwing money away if you made these 1/6 or 1/12th or.
Okay, here, I think this is what I read. What scale will these be released in? We will do our best to match the originals.
Yeah, perfect.
So.
All right, well, now Ramen Toys has a new fucking collector coming in. If
Yeah, same.
If they're doing fucking Mask, I'm in.
Is the best way to find out?
Up.
Is the best way to find them is just to follow on Facebook, or are they on? Is Twitter also good? I don't know.
I found them through Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook, you seem to have a pretty good thing.
But again, it's one of those things. So the only thing they've released so far is the 80s Commander. And those, for the most part, have been frowned upon. Everybody's hoping that the 80s version, the next one coming out, that they'll have done a lot of improvements and all that kind of stuff. Because, yeah, they're piggybacking off of Super 7 and the sale with the Silverhawks, with Quicksilver and Monstar. So we will see. If you get into it, Shane, let us know. And I guess Cliff. So Cliff, I mean, what if this is $180 for that
I'd have to see what it looks like.
car and a figure?
I'd have to see what it looks like, what it does. But
So you're not just gonna blindly go in and say, I'm supporting anything official Mask at 100 or 1/24 scale.
I don't think this is going to be official. I think the only thing they have official is Silverhawks.
I guess that's true. They've never really proven whether they have the rights to Centurions or not.
Well, yeah,
But
that's why
I'd like to see pictures of it with, in scale with the other vehicles, what it looks like, what it does, before I could. And then at this point, if it's like a perfect like replica of something that would have come out from Kenner, I mean, it'd have to be pretty high for me not to get it.
Yeah. That's
my focus. That's my main.
That's primary.
That is number one.
You sell everything else, you're going to keep your mask collection.
Correct.
Nice.
What was the thing they did with the 80s Commander? There was a piece that came out after it came out that you could only order if you had ordered the original release of it. Is that
they're doing a new heads or something like that for those 80 commanders. I don't know if it, and Brinkalizer would know. I don't know if it's like you have to order the new ones and you'll get the ones for the ones you ordered previous, or if you can just prove that you ordered the previous ones, they'll send you the new heads or something.
That was
like
my
that.
understanding. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't though. So.
Yeah, me neither. I'm just curious to see. I think the best test of any toy company and how good they're going to be is the second time they release something. If you can fix all that broken shit on your next release, then I give you a lot more faith than if it comes out again and people are like, the paint's still sloppy, the ports are still not, tolerance right, that kind of shit. So, all right. How many times do I got to click back? Oh, that would have been a bunch of times. All right, more Toyhax. I don't think there was anything really interesting here. If anybody loves some things, even the crossover set, the Jurassic Park crossover set wasn't exciting. Lots of beautiful red for Pterosaur. What great white?
The car from that Ramen Toys. I'm on their page right now. They're showing different views of it.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know they had anything else but that teaser pic.
Oh no, they have another pic of the rear end of it where it has the blades coming out the back of it and stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I won't derail us. Cliff will be unavailable for a couple minutes.
Private.
We're talking Transformers anyway, so I'd be unavailable anyway.
Let's see. For Fangry, they have a rifle, so they have an accessory for Fangry. Unicron, face, abdomen, and stand pictures. Shatterglass Goldbug. Devastator, blah blah blah. Yeah, nothing really exciting there. Let's see, NECA Turtle van. Anybody in on this?
I've seen like a brief pic of it. I haven't really got into it.
And I thought I saw the price. Yeah, $250.
Cheaper than the other one, man.
Yeah, what was Super 7's? Was it $450
something, man?
Yeah.
I'd sooner do that one than the Super 7 one, to be honest with you.
So now, which one? So they are two totally different styles. So
Yeah.
This one is more toy accurate, and Super 7's is more cartoon accurate, right?
Other
Is
way
that
around.
the difference?
NECA is doing the cartoon accurate. Super 7 is doing like the remakes of the toys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is supposed to be cartoon. Okay. Yeah, I think.
Let's get some pictures of this shit. Oh, it looks good.
Yeah, it's nice.
It is fucking nice. I
If you
would pay
pan-
$200 for that.
The panel lining is always really nice with what they do in the cartoon stuff.
What? Look at that
Yeah,
inside.
yeah, dude. If you bought the Hall of Fun 4-pack, how could you not get this?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I'm in.
Yeah.
Yeah, got my money.
Yeah. I'm in.
Well, I guess I can
Do it.
say I won't get it, and I got that Hall of Fun 4-pack from you. Thank you very much. But yeah,
no worries.
so 150 or what was it? Was it 120 or something like that? I
The
forgot.
4-pack
I
was
bought.
150. Yeah.
Was it? Okay. I bought a bunch of stuff from Shane because he hunts a little bit more than I do nowadays.
The game scalper prices, you know.
But yeah, I think I can skip this. It looks amazing. I'm not saying it doesn't look amazing, but you have a shelf for this, badass, ready to go, or will you
If
make
not,
room
I will
for this?
fucking make one.
Okay, so that's how important it is to you. Okay. Now, do you have that Target 4-pack? Because people
No,
are
I
still
have
finding
the-
them around here.
I have the ones that came in the single cards.
Okay. Well, let me know.
They
if you-
made single cards.
Maybe not
Yeah.
the NECA version of it. It was the Playmates, the 12-inch ones.
No, they did. I thought they did 2-packs of the cartoon.
Yeah, they did cartoon
ones.
2-packs.
Yeah, I think that's what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I have those 2-packs, but I bought the 4-pack just for the goofy
I'm putting
the
my
goofy
movie turtles,
smiles
I don't
and
give a
shit.
Oh, okay.
Oh
These are
shit!
the U's.
Whoa,
Figuring out, boys.
motherfucker! Mixing movie and cartoon, we're going fucking crazy here.
Multiverse.
Let's see here. Brigalizer, for the new Centurion heads, Ramen will let anyone order them, but they're handling the orders through email rather than their website.
Yeah, and it's like
Oh.
$12.50 for the 3-pack.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
That's not bad. Yeah. This is...
I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm in. If
When's
that's
the or-
pre-ordered,
Shane, you going to order this so I can
Yeah,
go to
when-
your
I was
house
just gonna
and
say-
play with it?
Yeah, you want to have a play date, man? You come over. When does it was there a time it said it goes live at a specific time or a date or something like that? And
It's live right now, bro. You can
Oh, no.
pre-order it right now. Go to openyourtoys.com. Click on the show notes. Scroll. These show notes aren't even up there. So, but yes, you can pre-order it right now. I do love
BTS.
the grudging, snarling lips down there at the bottom,
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
And then, of course, AAA gotta be snarky. Yes, AAA. Some people like to keep things in the box, and they
I'm
love
pulling
them
it out of
just
the
as
box.
much.
I'm pulling it out of the box.
All right, let's move on to Cosmic Legions. Shout out to KJ, Cass, Brinkalizer.
Is that their Space Force?
Yes, this is their
Oh, the
book
aliens and
2.
stuff? Right.
Yeah. Okay, now I need people that order these on a more regular basis, so I always try to support them as much as I can. It's driving me a little crazy that their shipping for one figure was $16. So do these go on BBTS at some point and they're super expensive or something like that? Because I want to order one, I want to support them, and there is one that I like. So this little alien dude is kind of cool.
Yeah, that's the best one.
Oh, just because you like that traditional alien design?
The gray, yeah.
Yeah. This is their deluxe one. So this comes with different heads and helmets and accessories.
You know what this?
That one's dope.
This is totally a reuse of their canceled Power Lord series too. Did you notice that?
I did not.
This body
Is this
is I think it was going to be one of their Power Lords.
Interesting. Good catch. Good catch. So here's the deluxe stuff. That's a lot of accessories with that one. And then this is the dude I like. It gives me that Iron Maiden vibe, with the patch and the red eye and the antenna.
Oh, like Eddie,
Yeah.
like from what was that? Seventh isn't that seventh son of a seventh sign or whatever? I think.
I don't know. I just remember the artwork. Reaction has done both, and I need to track them down. I don't know if they're even out yet, but they have the cowboy version and then the sci-fi version. I would like both of those. If anyone
it might be
wants to buy
Stranger
me
in a
present.
Strange Land if it's the cowboy. It might be Stranger in a Strange Land.
It just gives me that vibe. But I love the fucking the armored leg, or robot leg. Maces are a focus. So it comes with a mace. So I'd love to get them, but again, this dude's 45 and then $15 shipping from Four Horsemen directly. So yeah, this is if he's an extra $5 or $7, I don't mind that. Just $16 shipping. Cowabunga dude saying 37 now or 50 later. So that's still a pretty fucking big markup. Now, I thought about balancing that out with this young lady, because she's looking sexy there in her midriff. But then from the back, ooh, deadly! Scorpions are a focus, too, by the way.
I love the sound effect.
Have you seen Jackass Forever yet, Slick?
No, I haven't.
Oh, there's a good bit with the scorpion.
Is there?
Yeah.
They're a focus. I gotta watch. I'm actually gonna watch Near Dark tonight. I've been saving it up. Amazon allows me to do a free trial through my Prime membership. So I have 7 days of Shuttercliff, not here on the show, but message me a must watch if I've got. And you gotta remember, I get to quarantine for 2 more days, so I have 16 hours of straight TV watching I can do once I start my trial.
That math doesn't add up. You're quarantined for 2 days. That's 48 hours of TV.
Well, I still sleep.
Nah. Sleep when you're not quarantined.
So she's dope. I really do like her. I love that huge scorpion tail. I assume I didn't read a lot of details about it, but I assume this will be bendable. I like that big tail detaches too if you don't want to display her with that. But swappable faceplate. Oh, a snarling one and a stoic version. And this dude's cool too. I'm digging him.
Predator vibes.
Yeah.
He's dope. I love it. Like I say, I just have gotten out of doing all in. Once they launched, I used to do all in on all their lines until they launched Mythic Legions, and I'm like, oh, they're not stopping. They're just gonna make fucking hundreds of these things, and so had to pull my focus card when it came to Four Horsemen. But let's see, what do we got here? Brinkalizer for a Martis markup after the pre-order. That's what I was worried about. I'd love to be able to be like, oh, it's an extra $10 on BBTS or whatever. Cass, loving the gray alien. Oh, look at that, Cliff. Uh-oh. Your woman's moving in on Cliff.
Take the comments off this.
Oh, yeah. Hold on, Miss Stitch and Dollarverse. Let me put a Cliff on a solo layout, and you can see your new husband's tattoo.
Thanks for the years of sweetheart.
You guys had a good run, Shane. You got it.
All I got is a stupid Batman tattoo on my ankle, so sorry.
Just anybody who knows what Near Dark is, I get excited because no one knows what it is.
Dude, I am so happy to find out what it is tonight. I am excited, and it's not often that I'm excited for movies. So, Cowabunga Dude saying she has translucent plastic. Show me.
Both a scorpion and translucent.
Oh, that's
they're both the focus. Oh, I see the arm here, nice and glowing. And the legs too. Okay.
Oh, I didn't even notice that until he pointed it out.
I think I literally. Thank you, Cowabunga Dude. I think I literally just now I'll pre-order 2, and that'll offset the shipping enough for me. So
whatever.
Because he's got one for his scorpion focus, one for his translucent focus.
Yeah. One on card, one to open.
All right. Let's see. Slag Add-On Kit, or Slug, just in case you don't want to curse in British. So they did the same thing they did with Wheelie. They gave basically an entire new Transformer. I think it's the entire thing, right? Like,
what do you mean?
They don't reuse any parts. It's just they give... maybe? No? Not even the chest. They just give you a whole new spike instead of the pre-posed one.
I just used the one from my Bumblebee.
Yeah. Well, and like I say, so which one? So yeah, I have him, and then I have the Masterpiece Bumblebee one. So yeah,
it's tempting, but and that gets pricey.
He's got his stupid legs that don't really do anything, and
I do. The translucent horns, though, that is a fucking. That is a tough one.
Tempting.
I think I'm gonna do it.
How much is it again?
These are like $55, $60 now. For a Slag that I bought probably 20% off, so it was only $40.
I'd say that's improvement.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Let me solo lay out you. Wow. The booze is kicking in and slurring. Oh, okay. So there's
no
the
head,
open one.
You can't see anything.
And that's the MP one, right?
Yeah, the MP one's the next one.
Okay.
Where he actually transforms and everything.
Yeah, and to me the MP one is in perfect scale with them, too.
Oh, yeah.
The other one seems a little small, but...
Yeah.
All right. Oh, I got to get the translucent fig pick off of there. All right. Are we almost done with third party here? Almost. This is something that everybody can kind of appreciate. I thought this was interesting. I don't know if anyone's ever bought anything from Loose Collector. Let's see if they even have anything else listed on. Oh, shit. They have lots of stuff listed. So maybe people have bought from... Really? They were the fucking heavy metal? I have this on pre-order. Again, with DCBS, so who knows if I'll get it. But, interesting. So, Loose Collector and Executive Replica. So, I everything looks like it's also Executive Replica. So, maybe they split from this. But, I just thought this was really cool. Now, expensive as fuck. This is a 12-inch figure. Or 1/12 scale figure. They'll show some comparisons here. I mean, the sculpt just looks amazing.
It's got very big Pit energy. You remember Pit from, I think, Image Comics?
Oh, yeah. I agree.
Kind of, he was more gray, but it's got that veiny, muscly, like, when I first saw the pictures, it looked like Pit.
Yeah, I agree. It does have that feel to it. So he's massive. I mean, he looks dope. But
what is this from?
Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde
Oh.
is... again, I don't. It's called the Monster Hyde, right? Yeah. So it's not licensed.
Public domain horror
Yeah,
characters.
exactly.
Hey, badass! I ordered that turtle van right off of NECA's website. So
Yeah, I looked, and it's U.S. only.
they have an
No!
they have an international option.
Do they?
Yeah, they have international too.
They
good.
usually do they post the product, like you'll see 2 turtle vans, and one will say US and one will say international. Or
When I was on there, it just said U.S. only turtle van.
I will send you the link for the international, man.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, there we go. There we go. All right. Let's get into some other stuff. We still have a lot of stuff. This show is running.
I know we are fucking off the rails.
Target toy coupon. Nothing much to say here. They're doing another $10 off 50, 25 off of 100. Remember, you can buy whatever you want and return other stuff, and you still get the other stuff with the discount. So, little
Shady as shit, Slick.
little slick-gistics there for you. Yes. But some of the good things I found, well, if you're a McFarlane collector, they just have all that McFarlane shit on there that you can use this coupon on. If you were interested in that Navarro Cantina, you can get, everybody says you have to have 2 of them. I guess that's from the scene, right? There's a bar in the front and the back. You could get 2 of them for 56 or for $106 and get $25 off. So that's a quick one. Lots of reaction figures or I shouldn't say lots. Some reaction figures are up there, including their Silent Interlude Snake Eyes, the Destro, the Sunbow Snake Eyes. Those can be used with this coupon online, so you don't have to go into the stores. There is quite a bit of stuff online. If you're a Jurassic Park collector at all, there's some new Jurassic Park stuff up there. So know that's out there, and at least if you're going to the store, Shane, you have the app, right? Because everything you find for me is like a Target. So okay, so
I got a text today about the 10 off of 50.
Yeah, 25 off of 100. Remember, you can add. This was a little slick-gistics hack that somebody just turned me on to. You can buy Hot Wheels cars on Target to fill in small gaps. So say you need to get $3, you can just buy 3 random Hot Wheels to fill in that amount.
More fun than that, Slick. What I do is I buy candy.
But that wouldn't work with these toy coupons.
Oh, true. Fair enough. Okay.
If you're trying to hit a shipping or something like that. But the toys, you have to buy toys, and that's always kind of the problem. But new TVC Wave spotted. I think this at Target as well. Yep, Target in Phoenix, Arizona. So this is, I don't know if this is the one that's going to have the thicker cards. Mash, please. Thank you.
I'm trying to be quiet. Hi guys.
It's all good. Yeah, you're trying to be quiet.
Creak, 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 creak.
What do you guys prefer, mashed potatoes or baked potatoes?
Ooh.
Quick survey.
Baked potatoes.
I'm actually good with either.
Yeah.
You're good with either, like you'll pass, or you're.
Oh no, either one is good with me.
What's your favorite? God damn it! Quit playing.
Yeah, guys, what's your favorite?
I guess I'll go baked.
Go.
Mashed potatoes.
Not if you can handle it.
All right, we got 2 mashed and 1 baked, and then I'll let you know what the chat chimes in with.
My baked.
They're on a 30-second delay.
I'm making her a baked potato.
All right.
Baked potato.
Go.
I'm still infectious. Get out of here. COVID. Yeah. Cowbungo's first chime in. Baked, AAA, mashed. I'm mashed all the way, bro.
Mash all the way, dude.
I like
All
to
day
pop
long.
that open and throw a bunch of butter in it and let that all melt, become a soupy inside. Oh.
See, I already have a
hungry now.
soupy inside without having to do anything.
Yeah, but then when it's done, I get to eat the skin.
So here's a good story, and we're running late, but real quick. Mrs. McFavorite she loves baked potatoes and hates skins. I love skins, and they're on baked potatoes. So she gives me her skins, and that is the beauty. You wrap up a skin, and it's like a little like a string cheese of just skin. That's what I love.
That is fun.
So hungry.
All right. All right. 212th Trooper is showing up in Walgreens. So this was announced almost a year ago, 10 months ago since it was announced. And people are finally finding these. Normally I wouldn't just be up for a random one, but this matches the Gaming Greats mortar one. So now it's convincing me to buy more things that I wouldn't normally buy.
Huh, weird.
Have a weakness
Oh,
for all
marketing.
stormtroopers.
Yeah, exactly. Online, oh my god. It is taking so much restraint for me to not order this. I just keep telling myself it's a doll. It's a doll. This is yeah, this is the Sideshow Clone Wars Yoda. So it's 1/12 scale, but it's only 5.5 inches. And this thing is
For $165.
gorgeous. I know. I know, but
How is this
look.
hard to pass on?
Yeah.
Why? Because it's just amazing. I love Clone Wars so much. I love it so much.
Maybe if it was a Jendi
And
Tartakovsky
potato
one.
skins.
Oh, amen to that. The Tartakovsky
Oh,
Clone Wars.
If it was a Gendy, I would have already bought it. Like, if they start doing Gendy fucking shit, that, because we're going to see, Gendy stuff can look like everything else, but not the Yoda. The Yoda would have to be but this is, oh my god, dude.
Yeah.
Shit. I think I'm going to pre-order it right now while we're on the show. Every time I look at it, I want it more and more. All right, Reaction Joes. We had seen these before, but I guess they're now up for pre-order. I can't remember what the
I thought we saw the blue
Baroness.
Baroness.
Yeah, I
not the
thought they had a
black
blue
one.
one.
Yeah.
So the blue one has been out for a while. That's the one you're seeing in Target. So maybe we haven't talked about these. So there's the black one, the Cobra Commander, the blue Firefly. Did we talk about
I
him?
think
The
we have
comic?
talked about him, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we talked about him. We talked about the Sunbow Flint.
And then a Sunbow Roadblock. Okay.
I can't do it at the price point. $22 for a figure? Fuck you. Not
Wow,
not
yeah,
price.
I'll tell you what, like, DCBS or nothing for me. If it's not under 15, which is what I get them from DCBS, well, see, but that's not true. I bought that Silent Interlude Snake Eyes. That was 18. But, yeah, I do... Out of all of this, as much as I love Firefly, I don't like the comic colors. I don't like the blue, but I will get the Snake Eyes, the Sunbow Snake Eyes, for sure.
See,
It's got a border, too,
buying
Slick.
them, they'll keep making
I know.
It's
That's...
like-
Sorry, what were you saying, Badass?
I said if you keep buying them, then they'll just keep making them.
Yeah, but why? What does it matter if they keep making them? I'm just never
Yeah.
going to buy any. I don't care.
Yeah,
I hope
exactly.
I hope this
I
line
just wanna
lasts for
see
20
new
years.
figures.
Cliff's like, I hope they go out of business with fucking cases of these in their warehouse.
No,
That's
Roger.
where I get my wave
I didn't say
one.
that. I said more power to them. I'm just not going to buy any.
All right. What else we got here? Oh. Well, we'll go back to the other one. Pulse Germany. Hey, if you live in Deutschland, how nah has Pulse? And that sounds very racist of me. I don't know. Is Germany a race? That'd be more like geographic bigotry, right? You're just making fun of, because I'm German, so I'm just making fun of people from a different part of the world. But yeah, hey, there you go. You have Pulse now. Speaking of Pulse, hey, that should have preceded this anyways. Pulse Premium, I'm up for renewal. Should I renew? Badass, your thoughts?
No.
No? Okay.
No.
Shane, your thoughts?
I'm such a tool. I renewed like a week ago. So
As soon as yours was up, you renewed it?
yeah, I renewed it
Okay.
because I mean I don't there's no downside for me. You know, I don't know. It just doesn't make sense not to renew because the free shipping alone. So
Yeah, I will have to say that, well, and now they've done away with their free shipping. They used to have like free shipping over 75 or something like that. So that would always like, I could always like, oh, I'll figure out a way to make each order I do 75 or more. But now, no free shipping whatsoever unless you're a premium member. Like we talked about before, the partner exclusives, being able to get Target exclusives and Walmart exclusives. Usually when they've sold out on those sites and they launched them 10 minutes later, you can get them on this site or vice versa. I think I'm going to have to. And then the Comic-Con stuff, you know, like I think it's worth it. It's $50 a year, you know.
But the cost
I
of
spend
gas.
$50 on a dinner, you know,
Right.
like here in Denver. You go out to dinner with your family. We're spending $70 at Chili's, no problem, you know. So $50 doesn't seem like that much relative to that.
I could justify it. I don't know. I just because I mean the peace of mind too, and I know now I sound like I'm just shilling for Hasbro, but the peace of mind for me is great because I mean I live in an area that gets scalped quite a bit.
And Pulse has never canceled anything on me, ever.
No,
So-
they're the manufacturer. I mean, you know,
Well,
sort of.
Yeah.
they're a third party company that contracts with Hasbro, and
Yeah.
you know, but yes.
So they're basically Hasbro Toy Shop, right? Because that was always the
Yeah.
big thing. It's like, although we're called Hasbro Toy Shop, we're not technically Hasbro guys.
but
it's
now
actually-
they're much more integrated now.
Yeah, it appears
You know,
to be,
with the partner exclusives and all that kind of stuff.
There's
Yeah.
still actually Hasbro Toy Shop on eBay.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, they never. Yeah, they never changed that. There's not a Hasbro Pulse on eBay. It's Hasbro Toy Shop.
And that's where that's like the overflow, you know, where the older product goes, like the product graveyard. You can find some good stuff on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. This was a new one sitting in my cart in Amazon, as you'll probably see over here. Or maybe, I'm not signed in. The benefits of not being on a computer that I'm on all the time. This is dope. Have any of you gotten these Mega Construx Skeletor heads?
I have two.
Yeah. Oh, Shane's. Oh, is that the zombie one already?
I got it from Amazon.
Oh, okay. I thought you found it in a store.
I got it from Amazon.
Sorry, badass. What were you saying?
I have two of them, but I don't have that one though.
See, and I've gotten all of them, man. I love these things. Cliff,
They're great, man.
No, I don't have it. I don't have any of the Mega Constructs.
just
Master
don't
stuff.
do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just
You're-
another
you're-
play pattern I don't want to get fucking wrapped up into.
Exactly. Well, it doesn't help when the first set they release is a $250 fucking
Yeah,
castle.
I want that fucking castle, but fuck, man, $250.
So say, yeah.
It's right here for you.
I know.
Oh,
every time I see it,
it's
every
just
time we do
out
a
of
show. Yeah. I even have Point Dread. I have Point
Yeah.
Dread, but no castle.
Oh.
Same
Well,
boat.
that's okay. You have a little mini castle.
Yeah, I have a little.
You have
little
Oh man.
AAA says his expired the first day they asked him to pay, which was actually quite a long time to their credit. Like if you signed up at the right times, you got 2 years almost for free. Cowabunga just expired I'm doing it. I think I'm doing it. So, anyways, it's not just a clear Skeletor head. It has stuff inside of it. So the dope thing about this is you actually fucking build the slime pit with it. And it comes with a zombie He-Man. Yeah, that's why I'm like...
You're sucking me in again.
Yeah, this fucking slime... The slime pit and the Fright Zone were the two play sets I owned from Masters. The castle was too expensive, Snake Mountain was too expensive, but I had the Fright Zone and the slime pit.
I remember my friend having the slime pit, and every fucking day we'd be able to just dumping that shit through there.
Yeah,
like, what
dude.
can we possibly coat with slime? Let's just stuff it in there and coat it.
That beautiful Mattel slime that drips at the perfect consistency.
The grocery store. Do you remember the grocery store used to have the quarter machines with slime in it? And so you could supplement your slime with other colors.
And now my daughter just makes slime nonstop, dude. Like I buy gallons of glue. It's ridiculous. Awesome. Let's see. All in on the Motu Construx. Oh, is the Battlebone pricey? I have one. Yes.
It's buried under 17 feet of.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I could never. If you say, I will give you $10,000 for it if you can ship it in the next 24 hours, I'd be like, sorry. I'll never find it in 24 hours. Like, there's no possible way I could find it. Oh, shit. Ooh.
Green apple.
Green apple all the way. Yep.
Green apple.
Fuck lime. Fuck lime. All right. So that's available on Amazon. $10 retail. Free with Prime shipping. And then Super 7. So, yeah, I kind of combined everything Super 7 announced in the last 2 weeks into the week in Super 7. We already talked about this dude, which I have the 2004 version of it, which I love. I have him on order as well. This was a new one, the Shogun Warriors Godzilla. So in the box, like they are meant to come. But this is a flaming Godzilla, which I've never really bought into the, hey, we're going to put some fucking orange on them and sell them a different way. But if you missed the original Shogun Godzilla in the box, this might be a nice little update for you.
Mango.
Did you say mango?
Yeah, he's mango flavored.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't like mango.
That's not for you then.
Super Shogun now. True School Shogun here. $350 for. Now they did a Prime a long time ago before Super 7. While Super 7 was kind of relegated to a designer toy before they got into mega pop culture status. But this is a G1 version with we get cartoon accurate windows, whatever. He still does fire his fist. Anybody, the only Shogun I ever wanted was the Godzilla. Even Mazinger or Transor Z, they only ever did Great Mazinger, so I didn't want that. I'm just traditional Transor Z US guy. Anybody have anything Shogun in their collections?
I remember kids when I was a kid had Shogun Warriors. They were coolish, but not enough for me to want to get into it.
I think when things were made this big, it just seemed goofy to me. Like, you're like, okay, it moves the same amount as this 4-inch figure, and why is that cool? Like, it seems, to me, it almost seems like a baby toy, because it's so big. When they made small figures that had the same things. Now, granted, not shooting fists or licking tongues like Godzilla.
They were pricey back in the day. I knew a kid that had, a couple of them. He had the Godzilla. Actually, he had the Godzilla, the Aliens, and the Mazinger. And
they made an Aliens?
Yeah.
Maybe I just forgot about that.
Well,
That's
I
crazy.
mean, it's technically like the same kind of concept, but this
you're just
Prime-
talking about no, because these are 2 foot. They made they did make a fucking huge. That's right. Okay.
Yeah, but
anyway.
this Prime is really, really tempting, but I missed it probably by just like a couple of years. Like if I'd been maybe born like a few years earlier, maybe would have
might have a little bit more draw.
Yeah.
Like, were you guys live in the era of toy boxes back then when you were kids?
Yes, I had like a Star Wars decorated
but
thing that was at the end of my bed.
Like, you have no room left for anything else. Mind you, I guess if I had the USS Flag, I'd use that as my bed as a kid. I'd be like, yeah, I'm sleeping on this now. Cool.
Yeah.
So I had to watch. I thought these were homaging. Anyway, sorry. Let me blow them up. I get in a bad habit of not blowing up things for people to see. So I thought these were homages to the action figure therapy.
No,
parodies.
these are like 2002 internet.
I don't think I had ever seen these. So
You've never seen
I started
pork chop sandwiches.
Dude, now pork chop sandwiches. So when I was watching them, I recognized a couple of them, but most of them I had like no recollection ever because I saw a. Oh, did we lose? Who'd we lose? Roger. So the pork chop sandwiches I have a recollection of, and then there was one other one like, oh, I remember that one. But I watched all of these in a row, and some of them were just not funny. And that's where I'll put body massage in. Like, I didn't like body massage.
Pretty creepy, right?
Yeah.
They were...
The guy out of Chicago.
This is like pre-YouTube. This was like E-Bomb's World. Like,
is it?
Like,
yeah.
They were just so fucking weird. They were funny. Like, this was...
Oh, there's some of them. Some
They're
of them that
hilarious.
I didn't have any connection to that were fucking hilarious, in my opinion. But some of them were just duds to me. Like, they weren't all like like action figure therapy. I don't think I didn't laugh at every single one of theirs are amazing.
Really?
In my
Like the Recondo one where he goes to like what was it? The chicken place, Shakey's Chicken one.
That is already making me laugh, and I can't even remember it. But maybe I need to go rewatch those. But these, in my opinion, were really hit or miss. But the way I kind of look at it is, if you're opening them, hey, there's a Sunbow fucking mutton junkyard. And
Yeah, this is true. Yeah.
Again, they're already making a Sunbow Roadblock. So, but if you want the little cable fucking mover thing, but the body massage one made no sense to me. He just kept saying, body massage. Body massage.
Dude, there's one with Cutter where he just burps for like 30 seconds.
Yeah. Oh, God. They are. So even if people aren't interested in these figures, I do suggest there's a, and I don't know, maybe I only saw a few, but there is a 15-minute compilation. So I don't know if there's more of them, but that's like 25 to 30 of them right in a row that I watched. And like I say, some of them were fucking hilarious. The I'm a computer is not bad. He just keeps saying, I'm a computer, and shit like that. But all right. What else do we...
Is that the one where Deep Six is in the water and he starts like yelling fucking weird Satan shit? And
Probably.
There is a Deep Six one where he comes out of the water, but I can't remember what he did.
And the kids are like, "What is he saying? What is he saying?"
The ones I kind of dug that are weird is barbecue. They have him kind of like just a super robot where he's just going, and the kids are like, "What are you doing?" He's like, and then he takes off his fucking helmet and he's just talking like a regular person. But oh shit. Okay. Oh, I went too far back. All right, what we got? So we talked about this, Shane. You said you had a mega haul. We're gonna need to keep it a little short because we're running a little long. But here, are you ready? You want to go first?
I'm ready. I can blow through it real quick.
Okay. You don't have to go crazy, but we
got the
She Spawn.
Yeah.
She Spawn set. I like it. I don't know.
Spawnra.
Yeah. I can understand the price point. I mean, especially considering McFarlane is so reasonable on their other pieces, but I mean, just the sheer volume of accessories of this one is great. You got like chains and whatever, like wrapped all around the guns, and like love the detailing. Found a couple of the new Batman McFarlane.
Oh yeah, the Batgirl and the Robin. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I like that
cool.
Robin.
Yeah.
Me too.
Really cool.
Are those both the
Gotham Knights?
Oh, okay. I was thinking of the cartoon or the Jesus Christ, the Battle Armor Batman, that cartoon. What's it called? Batman Returns or something?
Yeah,
Batman Beyond.
Adventures, I think. Batman and Robin Adventure.
No, where he's old.
Batman
Where he's
Beyond.
old.
Batman Beyond. Yeah.
No, not Batman, not the cartoon. The comic
You just said
where
the cartoon.
I know there
Kingdom
is
Come?
a cartoon. No, oh my god, it's where the Bat Armor first came into fucking being.
Oh, the
Dark
Dark
Knight
Knight Returns. Yeah.
Dark Knight Returns. There we go.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Jeez.
So they're not. Yeah,
What a
no,
weird way
that's not on anybody else except for me. Everybody else is perfectly justified in their responses and aggravation with me. Sorry, Shane. Go ahead.
No worries. It's basically their 90s costumes or whatever. Maybe that's a little bit of an oversimplification. But here's I broke down on this. I've seen this a million times, but I just kind of wanted it. $20. Soul Crusher. Yeah, got it at GameStop. Don't really know anything about the character, but
So just a question while you're doing that. So now, when I was looking through that Target sale, the newer waves are $25. Does that get you? Do you buy less McFarlane stuff now that it's going to be more expensive than Legends or Black Series, or
I cherry pick
same price?
I just cherry pick the McFarlane stuff mostly and kind of get what's cool. Grabbed while I was at GameStop, got the boss. Yep, the RC 1138 boss. Sucker for Stormtroopers. This came in the mail. Speaking of Diaclone, it's the original Diaclone design. For,
Ironhide, the black Ironhide.
The DK2 Guard. They're calling that. So basically, before they, ported it over here to America, it was the Diaclone colors were red and black.
He looks nice. Dope, but that's been an easy thing for me to fucking anything Diaclone. I just have skipped.
Yeah, or any of the Generation Select stuff. You probably find a little. I haven't even done all that stuff, but it's tempting. And I pick this guy up here.
The Venom, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so
nice McFarlane art on that too, right?
Yeah, right.
Is that in stores? Is that Venom, or is that an online thing?
I got lucky. I found it at Target, but I got lucky, and it actually came up street dated. and the guy just gave it. I said it's $10, and he's like, okay, and he just inputted it at the register. So I got kind of lucky on that. But
because I have that Wave pre-ordered on BBTS, I didn't get to see it come up.
So that card back, like we were talking about, that's a good sturdy card back.
Oh my god!
Oh yeah,
you could cut lines of coke with it.
Oh, absolutely. It's and it's I'm only doing the Spider-Man Marvel Legends stuff at this point, and a couple of the larger figures.
AAA gave us a good suggestion. Make sure you guys are saying what you have in your hands for audio fans. I keep forgetting that we're video now.
This is the 3.75 Marvel Legends, the new Venom.
He's like, I'm going to be very specific.
I don't do a lot of die casts, but I've skipped over a majority of the Turtles stuff, but I found these new in the Real Riders, which is the Hot Wheels Premium. So basically, the ones are like $5.99 at Target or whatever. I found the Vans, the Turtles.
Nice.
Yeah. One of these molds, the Donatello's like a 1983 van that I just really think is pretty radical.
Hell
yeah.
Dude.
And of course I did the Holothon Turtles shit. Really love these pieces. Gonna look great with my NECA Turtle van that I pre-ordered while the show was going.
Yeah, you got a commemorative piece for your time on Open Your Toys.
I loved that vintage scumbug. That was one of my favorite vintage Turtles figures.
The weapons on this pack sold me for sure. The axe and then the mace. So
Slick, do you hear that? There's a mace.
You have to get this now. Because there's a mace inside.
That's not really a mace. That's more of a bat with spikes. My maces have to be balls or some geometric shape of a sphere.
Yeah, this doesn't fall into that category. So yeah, never mind on that. This was kind of funny. Like, I guess I should have done this with my McFarlane stuff, but if you take the Dark Knight Returns Superman, which has, the Frank Miller head sculpt, and you switch it with the Rebirth Superman, it actually makes a. So I just switched there. I saw a guy online
awesome.
doing this. Yeah,
that
I
is a
like
good
effect.
mashup. Hell yeah.
It's a little less so with the trade off.
I still got to take acetone to my Dark Knight Returns Superman's belt loops. Get the yellow off of them.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
that's a good point.
It's very specific, Cliff.
I know. Well, I don't like when I see belt loops painted yellow.
Yeah, I don't fucking blame you, man. It's fucking wrong. This is, and then this will be the last thing I'll show. But I went to an ARC thrift store, and I've never scored like this at an ARC. But they have just bags of loose toys, and I obviously got some garbage. But for $2.99, I scored a
nice Motormaster.
Yeah, and the stickers were.
Yeah.
Considering you posted that the same time as the Legacy one came up, I was like,
crazy.
Is that the Legacy one?
I know.
Obviously, it wouldn't be a Goodwill, but it just made me think because those stickers are in such great condition.
I know. I thought, what is it, like a reissue or something? But they didn't really do a reissue that I'm aware of. So,
just a China special.
Yeah. But yeah, exactly. But then there was a GoBot Spacey in there. And
no, that's not a GoBot Spacey. That's
it's a Bandai.
Oh shit! It is. Okay.
Yeah.
Hell, Slick.
Sorry, it looked like an RID fucking Bruticus. fucking Lem, but okay.
Yeah, no, that'd be even better. And then a G2 Windbreaker, missing
Yeah,
his
that's fucking-
gun. I know I've never scored like that at a thrift store in my life, but it was pretty great, pretty cool.
Yeah.
So cool. That's what I got.
All right, who's up? Who wants to be on the hot seat?
I can go. It's quick.
Yeah, mine's quick too.
Okay.
All right, so I think this is technically Haulathon. I did get the Ash from the Evil Dead 1.
Nice.
Severed hand.
No, this is pre-Severed Hand. This is Evil Dead 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
Pre-severed hand.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
pre-Severed Hand. So that's cool.
Very cool.
I got him. I got Clawful,
Nice.
which I got him.
Does it have? Does the claw spring? I assume.
Of course it does.
He's one I skipped, but
it absolutely springs. It's got the.
Yeah, it does.
Bro.
Yeah, it does.
Nice.
I just crack that open with some lemon and butter.
Lobster is just an excuse to drink butter in its liquid form.
Yes.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Our family eats lots of things that are just an excuse to have fucking purified
Mashed potatoes,
butter
baked
or
potatoes.
clarified butter, I should say.
Got Anti-Eternia He-Man. Not a huge fan of this character design. I didn't get the one in Classics. It's all right. It's something different, I guess. But it just doesn't really do anything for me. But I got him anyway because I wanted the whole wave.
Yeah.
I think the draw in Classics was the card. Like, it was like that Cobra card, it was all flaming and black and red and shit like that. I think I almost liked the packaged version better than just having a black He-Man.
Yeah, and then basically I just got these, so I canceled my Big Bad pre-order because I got these on Target, and I was just looking for shit to buy to get the free shipping. And I needed these anyway. Unfortunately, Horde Trooper was already gone. And so I got those. Oh, go ahead.
I gotta say one thing with Target. People should be doing the red card, even if you don't want to have another credit line, just attach it to your bank. Because you can do their debit card. It doesn't create a hit on your credit report or anything like that. It just connects your bank account to their fucking red card. Free shipping on everything, 5% off of everything.
Oh, nice.
So you, just in case people haven't looked into it.
And then I got this from Stan Solo out of the UK.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Slave
my
Leia.
God.
Yeah.
My vintage style Slave Leia. Again, not like has no talent.
Jerk off figure.
Not loosey goosey like has no talent. Indistinguishable from a vintage figure. Tight joints, factory fresh.
I've done so much research on Stan Solo since you showed that. Like, that kind of topped it for me. So
I have so many Stan Solo figures. They're awesome. All of them. And then the reason I was late to the pod was I was getting my Batman sleeve colored
That is
in.
sick.
oh, nice.
That's nice, man.
So
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
So we got all of Batman done and most of Robin. Still got to work on Joker.
hell yeah.
Nice.
Oh my god, gorgeous. Okay, I'm gonna throw my Stan Solo shit in right now so we can talk about it.
All right, take me off full screen though. Whatever.
Oh
you
yeah,
do.
sorry. I know. I feel you, Cliff. All right. So I'm going head in on Stan Solo. So questions about his Etsy store. So he has listings for this figure and then this figure loose. This figure and this figure loose. But they're the same prices. So if they don't say loose, are they literally coming carded? Then?
I don't know. I've never purchased anything that had a picture of a card. All of the figures.
Yeah,
I wanted
that's
were
what I was
loose.
saying. Nothing. So what I'm interested right now, what he has in stock at least, is he has a Droids C-3PO and a Droids R2-D2.
Mm-hmm.
And so he has two listings for each. One says loose, one doesn't say loose. And so I was curious if you had any knowledge about that, because lots of people, like, reading through his comments and feedback and stuff, are like, the carded figures are amazing and all that kind of stuff. So you haven't bought carded from him?
Nothing carded.
Interesting. Okay. So that was one question. 2, what's up with this Bantha conspiracy? Not conspiracy, but dude, that literally, again, I've been quarantined, people joining late. I have COVID. So quarantining, so I have nothing to do but be on my computer and open toys and all that kind of stuff. But this Bantha conspiracy with him and the fans strike back. The fans strike back thing, I think we covered that on a show, and that's just like a fucking nightmare that's going on with that shit.
Is it because the purists don't want reissue entering the
No,
market?
it's completely unrelated to that. Now that it would literally take a whole 3-hour episode.
Yeah, I was gonna say
for me to explain it to you. Like,
okay, you're right.
Ugly,
that's probably
and it's
left.
Yeah, it's bad. Like,
But
they promised
so
fans strike back, promise a Kenner quality figure, and they fucking
Kenner Factories,
Kenner factory
Kenner
quality
Sculptor.
trapdoor.
Yeah,
Not Kenner Sculptor. They introduced the Sculptor at the beginning. It was like this,
I thought they were saying the
look
Sculptor.
at that! Look at what
the
Shane's showing.
Fuck?
Smith Lord Creations. I don't know. Have you heard
Smith
about that?
Lord Creations is what the Fan Strike Back is now. It's Chris Smith's old company before he
Okay.
started Stan Solo. So that's probably a Chris Smith original.
Yeah, it's nice.
I know where you live, Shane. Better lock your doors, bro.
I can tell you where to get one locally at a shop.
What's with the anger towards Shane?
Yeah.
Be happy for him.
No,
I
no,
deserve
it's
it.
just I'm going to take it from him without his permission.
That's all right. I already took his wife. I got the Near Dark
Yeah,
tattoo.
exactly.
This is all I have left.
So I think Brinkalizer knows the Bantha we're talking. Yeah.
Yeah.
the
So Roger. Yeah. Long story short, they kept people's money for 2 years. They kept promising, and then the Bantha started shipping, and they are fucking resin pores.
Oh.
They are
Yeah.
they are garbage.
Yeah,
Garbage.
It is so insane. And now stands don't look stellar in my opinion.
Stands
But
are better.
I'm sure the quality is there. Like, so long as you can deal with the look of it, and the look of it just isn't what I would want. The look is what I want the Fan Strike Back's original concept, but that's not what people are getting.
No.
People are getting something completely fucking opposite of that. All the delays and all that kind of let's not go down this pigeonhole, but I'm glad to know that you know what's going on. And
Oh, dude, I'm in the Stan Solo Facebook group, dude. That's for the last month. That's all it's been.
Ben is fucking
Retro
I need to
blasting
get
was
into
involved.
yeah.
It's
Well, yeah, and that's what, and I've never watched Retro Blasting's reviews, but it sounds like they have a Stan Solo Bantha and they have a fucking, and yeah. So I'm interested in doing a deeper dive, but I was just curious if you knew about the carded versus not carded, because nothing
Here's what I
I've
do know.
seen
lately
that
he's been
put
having
out.
problems with the factory, so he's probably not going to be producing a whole lot of carded figures anymore.
Interesting.
But
Okay.
because the factory doing his figures and the factory that do the carded are different.
Yeah.
So
and he says that's a nightmare to coordinate. Like, I have to finish my figures, then they have to be delivered to the fucking card factory. Yeah. So
But I have tons of his. I have many of his figures. I have a couple. I have like a Boba Fett R2 unit. It's awesome. They're all just like you opened it.
I
in
think the
1983.
Boba Fett, that's what you're talking about, right? The droids.
No. It's an R2 unit in Boba Fett colors.
Oh, okay. I did see that one too.
So I bought that.
in drab green and shit like that.
Yeah, it goes with Boba. I bought that. I think it's like BOB4. I think it's called
Yeah.
something like that.
So people on Etsy, don't beat me to it because there's only 3 or 4 left of the droid stuff. But he has a Sith Amonimon. Is that what it is?
Yeah, he does.
A Manaman or whatever.
Basically, it's a Manaman in Darth Maul colors. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh God, and I want that. And if you order $110 worth of in US dollars, you get a free vinyl cake Jawa.
Yep, I got one of those. Now I'm like, fuck! I only have one. I need 2. It's a miscellaneous character.
I think I'm gonna pull that trigger tonight or tomorrow.
Dude,
I've got a lot of things that I'm gonna pull the trigger on in the next 2 days of quarantine. All right, badass. Yarada.
So I got this guy.
Oh yeah, hell yeah!
What's his name?
Oh shit! Yeah, you gotta say what you
Studio
have. Remember, Perceptor Studio Series.
Yeah.
Yeah, have not seen anyone have that.
GameStop
period.
has them, man. That's where I got them.
Well, in Canada,
Well, GameStop.
they must be producing those in Greenland or something. That's why you got them first.
Yeah, and I saw the Brawl, the Brawn too. I saw the Brawn as well.
Oh yeah, Tater X? Tater X had that in the group, the Brawn, which he goes great with Starriers. That's what he was showing it off at.
Oh right.
I got this pimptastic fucking character right here.
No, get the fuck out. That's peg warmer here.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and my target.
I
only
see
has that.
19 of those a day.
Either way, he's a fucking pimp. I don't care.
No, I agree.
no, it's
I
great. And it's
agree.
finally
I
an
love
update.
it. Yeah.
Like we've been waiting for that figure to be updated for so goddamn.
Dude,
long.
I
I don't
buy
take
it-
him out of the package, so I don't care. He could be the old one. Oh, nice.
Nice.
Very cool.
And then I bought this, and I don't want the playset. I just wanted the Stormtrooper out of it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm the same
Stairway
way.
to Nowhere.
Yeah.
I remember this.
Oh, put that real close. Let me see that Star Wars card. Because people were
it's
the
an Empire
Star
card.
Wars.
It's an Empire.
It's an Empire, which makes sense. Okay.
I have to
so
figure
yeah.
it out. I'll show it to you. But yeah, it's the Empire Strikes Back Carbon Freezing Chambers playset. It's pretty fucking.
So that's
lame.
another one that you should have 2, quote unquote, to make
the
it
full
complete.
place. But even
Yeah.
that's not a full playset. It's one platform and 2
Yeah,
stairways that
it's
lead
one
nowhere.
platform, yeah. And here's the Stormtrooper that came in it.
Oh, that's a great picture on the
Dude,
card.
I wanted to
yeah,
be
that
Stormtrooper.
card back is beautiful.
I'm
Yeah.
looking at its fucking.
Does anybody
head,
know-
man.
Of course it is.
Well,
Really?
that's not too bad.
That's just.
Put it
I would-
under a few figures or a few heavy figures.
Is it
and
creased or
boxes.
is it just bowed?
It's just both.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, you can flatten that.
But yeah, I just wanted the Stormtrooper out of the thing, so I know I got the playset, and I might set it up. I don't really fucking.
Yeah, that card art is beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
man.
that's it for me. It was a fucking slow week. I was in car hell all week, so
Car hell, like fixing a car or
Yeah,
stuck in
car
a
hell.
car.
car hell fixing.
I feels ya. All right, here we go. We're short on time. I'm gonna try to go quick. So, it was vintage collection fun. So I missed this. I kept missing this dude over and over. They reposted them when they released them. Ordered 3, got 1 that is like semi okay. Wow, he's great. I shouldn't say semi okay, but out of 3, so it came in a huge box, and I was like, oh man, they're all going to be perfect. No, 1 was flat at the bottom. This one. 1 was like propped up against the side of the box, and its card was bent like this.
Oh jeez.
1 was in between 2 pillows, and its card was bent like that. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Look at this figure. And it came in a box this big. And
Jesus.
2 of the 3 were
Jeez.
fucking like,
So they can
dude.
afford the waste cardboard and shipping, but they can't make good card backs for figures.
Yeah. Got this, homeboy.
Yeah,
I got 2 of these.
Oh, nice.
My opener is so goddamn pink, it's not even funny. This guy is a little pink in my opinion, but my opener, because I only ordered 2 of these, my opener is, his whole face is pink, which is kind of shitty.
Yeah, mine's got he's pinky. Oh, you got Lobot. Nice.
And then we got the Lobot.
Fucking love Lobot.
Yeah.
Nope.
And then the beautiful stuff. Not that wasn't beautiful, but yeah. Black
go.
Series Clone Wars. Look at that packaging. They never released what the packaging was going to be, and I think everybody hoped, and it turned out to be the exact fucking packaging, and it is gorgeous.
Yeah, that's
Again-
fantastic.
Again, had to order 3 to get 1 that's mint. Oh shit! This one I thought was my mint Grievous, and it's got a huge dent in the, not a huge, but this is pretty good.
Yeah.
Considering this Grievous was a deluxe in the regular line, this one is the same stuff. This is regular price along with that ARC Trooper. So.
But isn't regular price though for these like $3 more than retail anyway? Aren't the exclusives like $26.49 as opposed to $22?
Yes.
Okay.
These are $26.49, but this was a $30 figure in the before times for Black Series, so that's pretty good. Let's see. Let me get these bitches off of here.
You have to buy 3 of each of those? Jesus Christ, that's...
I just do to try to get one good carded, and then I keep one for an opener.
That's fucking sad, man. That you have to buy that many just to get the one decent one.
Exactly. And then this is all thanks to Shane Montroy.
Nice.
He traded me a slightly damaged Ecto 1.
Totally worth it. Totally worth it.
I gave him the extra $5 retail price. The Ecto was $30. This was $35. But
yeah,
gorgeous van, loving it. And like you say, yes, now I can completely see the difference. NECA's definitely doing the toy version.
Nope.
Whereas
NECA's doing the cartoon version.
Yeah, NECA's doing the cartoon version.
Super7's doing the toy version.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? This is what the NECA looks like.
Top,
no,
look
it's
at
not.
the top, man. It's totally different.
It's completely different.
Okay. I wasn't paying attention, and/or the booze is kicking in.
Or both.
A and B.
I got this guy. I still haven't opened it up. I'm very interested. Flame Toys, Snake Eyes. Interested to see. This is something that you can get with the Target coupon. So even through DCBS, I paid $40 for this guy, which I thought was a discount, but it's actually $40 MSRP. So if you add something $10 or more, you can get it 20% off with the coupon. So I'm excited to build one of those figures in a more humanoid form. Oh shit. Oh my god, Death Troopers are falling all over the place. It's because Luke is amazing. This was Costco. Normally $30 in stores. It was only $23 at Costco. Cool door reveal. But you can't have his lightsaber up. So, and then I just knocked off the Death Trooper, but you can have this cool force effect where Luke turns and pushes them away. I just knocked him off, but
sweet.
So that was fun. Oh, let's see here. Focus. Yeah, Roboto.
Nice.
Fucking taking on Battle Armor Skeletor and the Land Shark. Land Shark works. Yeah,
cool.
It's not dramatic, but working fucking thing. Land Shark is one of my favorite fucking Motu vehicles of all time.
Yeah,
I hated it until I got the Origins one, and I fucking love it now.
Really? The Origins one is like literally like vintage. Just a little bit
bigger? I thought it was bigger.
Yeah, it's a little bit bigger, but
I like the girth of it.
I just want the fucking Bashosaurus Rex. That was my favorite vehicle when I was a kid. I loved that fucking car.
Oh shit. So Holothon, thanks to Shane. Shane's been my Holothon Whisperer, man. He's like, this is available. This is available. Got my Rocksteady. Don't care about Bebop. Get Bebop out of there. But my fucking metal Rocksteady.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Let's see here. Last couple things. This was one of my little trinkets that I got from the show. Let's see if he actually sparks. Oh yeah.
Spark effect.
Oh yeah.
Effect.
So this is the Godzilla. I'm still looking for the creature. I actually had the creature when I was a kid and didn't even know that it was the creature, but had to settle for the Godzilla. And then let's see, last thing, this amazing sticker. There was a horror stand, Cliff. Fucking people that everything they had was horror. Crazy, like, obscure VHSs of horror, stickers. Their main thing was one of the Gremlin hand puppet, those $300 fucking hand puppets.
That's my friend Jamin. I know that.
Oh,
guy.
was it? Oh, yeah. They were awesome. This sticker is just baller. Look at that color in it.
Sweet.
Yeah, like a fucking, like almost an NES color scheme on it and shit.
Oh, for sure. The blues and the purples, for sure.
Dude, yeah. Isn't that gorgeous? So that's going to be front and center on my new fucking laptop. But, all right. That was a ridiculous amount. Okay, shit. Listener feedback and questions. We're just gonna run long. Who gives a fuck?
No, let's just skip, dude. I haven't eaten since fucking 11:30. I got tattooed for fucking 5 hours. Can we please wrap this shit up?
Yeah.
We gotta do listener feedback and questions. AAA. It's AAA. Come on, Cliff.
He's loaded with questions.
Cliff. Come on, you. If anybody, you should be able to answer this AAA question faster than any of us without too much shit. All right, here we go. What are 5 movies, and 5 is reaching, maybe what are 3 movies that made a huge impression of your life, but it does not have any toy release? For him, Saving Private Ryan, Jerry Maguire, Catch Me If You Can. Really? Catch Me If You Can made a huge impact.
It's a solid movie, but didn't really. The
Pursuit of Happiness and Forrest Gump.
What? Oh, fuck that.
I'm
going to smoke. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Forrest Gump. Are you kidding me?
He's serious. He's out. All right. I will try to take this. But again, I'm like fucking doesn't have any toy releases. Had a huge impact in my life. This is just so introspective. I don't think I can do it.
No. Too much.
And I should have. And he sent this to me. I saw this. I put it in the show notes, and I wanted to keep it fresh to see if I could come off at the top of my head. Shit, I would say Beat Street, but now they have a Flash figure from fucking Super7, so I can't even say Beat Street. Wild Style, that's a big one for my teens. If anybody's ever seen it, it's graffiti, fucking breakdancing from the early 80s. Like true school shit, not Breakin' or Breakin' 2, Electric Boogaloo, that shit.
Does it have to be old movies? Or just
no, it's just whatever had an impact in your life.
Okay, all right. I'm at 4 right now. I can't think of the 5th.
God damn. And that's what's so crazy is I have literally seen 10,000 movies in my lifetime, and all of them like pull on a string here or a tug there, but I mean, Cliff was really mad about Forrest Gump. I love Forrest Gump.
That movie
You
is
know?
fucking stupid as shit.
Oh my god, badass. Get the fuck out of here.
Stupid as shit.
It is amazing. Let's see. The right stuff is kind of a good one. Like that whole fucking the original start and you know, oldest and greatest of the NASA movies. I'm trying to think of horror. Final Destination. God, yeah. See, I'm just like reaching at straws. Like this is like a homework assignment where you need to spend 2 hours just brainstorming and writing things down and being like, oh yeah, okay. So I think that's the best I can do. Badass, you've been with us. Can you think of anything? Or
I got 4 off the top of my head. The 5th one, I can't remember the name of it. I'll try to explain it. Maybe you guys have seen it.
shit. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Let me cut you off real quick, just because I've just thought, oh my god, Barbarians at the Gate. It's about the Nabisco Reynolds takeover.
Yeah, I was going
I
to say
saw
the
that.
Businessman movie, right?
Yeah, dude.
James
That
Garner,
was
right?
it's the first fucking movie where I saw ultra rich, where I saw regular people taking private jets to event, but they're just regular married couples. Like, oh god, that was so boring, and they're flying in a private jet and stuff like that.
Okay, I found the name of it. All right.
Okay, go ahead, badass.
First one, Dark Man. Love that movie. Changed my fucking life. Loved it. I can't even explain. I could watch that 1,000 times over and never get sick of that movie.
Really? Okay.
Take the fucking elephant. Take it.
I gotta rewatch it now.
And when he's typing in his
this
hands
is
and shit.
okay.
like, he's
Oh,
like,
dude, it's so good.
fuck,
What do I
so
look
good.
like, a circus freak? I'm a circus
Yeah,
freak.
and he's like, and he goes all crazy and shit.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I love Darkman. Would absolutely be one of mine. But there is one shitty action figure for Darkman. And I own it.
Even know that. Wow, that's yeah, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, now playing. Which one?
Vindicator.
I don't know if I know that one.
Look
Never
it up.
heard of it.
It's a fucking great movie. It's hard to explain. It's like a scientist guy who works for like this weird under NASA company. He invents this like full environmental spacesuit that they were going to take to Mars, and the guy decides he's going to kill him because he wants to bang his wife. And they put his body in the suit as like a cyborg thing, and then he remembers who he is and he goes after all the people that did him wrong in this weird spacesuit thing, and they light him on fire and fucking shoot the shit out of him and shit. And
Oh, I know the VHS box. Okay.
yeah,
I know.
yeah, it's
Okay.
the Vindicator. Yeah,
Okay.
I saw it when I was a kid, and I could never get it out of my mind. Like I just, and I've seen figures that kind of resemble that figure or that guy, but yeah, I don't know.
All
So
right.
what am I at 2?
And let's do 3 just for time's sake.
Okay, Uncle Buck, favorite fucking movie of all time.
Oh my god, you're right.
Timeless movie.
Yeah, it shaped my whole perception of
dude.
what like urban life is.
Yeah,
and,
yeah. And
and
just-
when parents go out of town and
like, I didn't even like Macaulay Culkin until I
Okay.
watched that movie, and that was King.
Oh, he's hilarious, and that's
Yeah,
especially
like,
when
that's
he's
even-
interrogating him on the kitchen table.
yeah,
Right?
dude.
Yeah.
Dude, Uncle Buck is top.
All-time
20.
favorite, man. I'll
Top
watch
20.
that again, day in, day out. I'll never get sick of that movie. So we're going at 3. There's my 3.
Okay.
What was the one you
Alright.
couldn't think of the title of? I like a challenge.
That was it. The Vindicator. I just
Vindicator,
found it.
okay.
Yeah, I just found it. Oh,
And
Universal
what was the
Soldier.
one before that? Oh my god,
Ooh,
get the
what?
fuck out. Universal
And
Soldier
then-
changed your life.
Fuck yeah, dude! I remember seeing that, and that I don't know, that did something for me. And then I was in love with Van Damme. I had to watch every Van Damme movie, and that was like Hard Target came after that, and fucking double.
Okay,
egg or
I'll say
double
Kokomo because it was my first date, and I've liked
Cocktail?
and
You mean
I've
Cocktail?
liked. Oh yeah, sorry, Cocktail. Yes, sorry.
Kokomo was the hit song from Cocktail.
Yes, Cocktail because it was my first date, and I've loved fucking Tom Cruise ever since.
No, dude. Brian Brown is the secret weapon of Cocktail.
Yeah.
Brian Brown, who?
His older mentor.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yes.
He was in FX and all that shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yes.
FX would absolutely be one of mine.
Yeah.
Okay.
FX is a good movie. Okay. I'm out. I did mine.
All right, Cliff, come on.
We're doing 3, so I'm not gonna do Darkman because Roger picked Darkman.
Okay.
I would say Romancing the Stone.
Oh yeah.
Good.
Okay. Yeah.
Change your life.
I fucking love Romancing the Stone.
Okay. All right.
I remember weekends watching on VHS, and I
dude.
rented it all the time.
And then my parents took us all to see Jewel of the Nile in the theater. Cloak and Dagger.
Dude,
That's a solid fucking movie.
the boy. Who
No,
Could Fly,
no want for it. War games,
Boy Who Could
maybe.
Fly?
War games.
War game.
I would say that. I would say The Explorers.
Yeah,
fuck, you're
see?
kicking them hard. Oh, I love that movie.
The Explorers.
Flight of the Navigator.
Flight of the Navigator is great. And then Boy Who Could Fly is a super solid one. I didn't even think about it. There's a child behind you, Shane.
Child alert.
And then
We're all
so
over
movies that changed my life. Those two. And then I might have to go fucking Monster Squad.
Yeah,
Wow.
Monster Squad. Yeah.
Especially
see-
when I was that young, when I'm like, oh, I could be a kid but still fight evil. Like,
Right.
you know, like
This is true.
So I have
This
a quick
is
question
true.
before we move on. The Boy Who Could Fly, is that the one with Fred Savage and he's playing G.I. Joe in the
and he
backyard?
buries them in the sandbox
them
when
all?
they die.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he
And
has
it
funerals
rains
for
and
him.
he gets all fucked up and he has to dig them all out and shit.
Yep, in the
That's
rainstorm.
what changed my life about that watching
Yeah,
that
that's a
The
movie
G.I.
about like an
Joe.
autistic kid.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
it's really good.
Okay. All right. I gotta put that on there. Boy Who Could Fly.
It's
All right.
directed by Nick Castle, who directed another one you could do, Last Starfighter. He directed Last Starfighter.
Oh, Last
the
Starfighter.
He's
Sure.
also in the Michael Myers mask in the first Halloween. He's the shape.
Crazy. Good
Oh,
question.
oh wait, here's
Oh,
I got it.
Go ahead, go
I'm gonna
ahead.
take out Monster Squad, and I'm going to replace Monster Squad with Big Trouble in Little China.
Oh,
There
They
are
made
toys
figures.
for
They
it,
made
though.
figures,
That
though.
not
Yeah.
until 30 years later.
It doesn't matter. That
I'm not counting
you
those
want me
garbage.
to choose. You want me to choose movies that toys didn't come out until the last 5 years? I've got 500 for you.
So we're
But-
really counting reaction garbage as a toy line.
It is a toy.
All
Yeah,
right.
they did
Season
that,
of the Witch. That changed my life, but they've made toys of that. You know, so
Oh, I thought he meant it didn't make toys. I just thought because I
thinking more like a full line vintage
like
kind of
yeah.
thing.
Oh, well,
That's what I thought. So
Yeah.
fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, no, mine was so difficult because I was literally like, did they ever make a Funko Pop of this, or something?
Gee, I mean,
So
Lost. Oh, I can't even do Lost Boys because NECA made Lost Boys
yeah,
figures.
NECA made fucking
Yeah.
Lost Boys,
yeah,
Beastmaster solid.
Beastmaster. I don't think they.
I didn't really like
Beastmaster.
Beastmaster.
No, they
Yeah, I
there's no
think they did. I
Beastmaster
think
toy.
McFarlane did.
What the
Did he
fuck,
really?
badass?
Did it come with
Let's
the two
kick
ferrets?
badass.
Because if it didn't come with the two ferrets,
Beastmasters? Fuck Forrest Gump.
I detest with bubbling rage Forrest Gump.
Dude,
Really?
I find it so sickly sweet that it makes me angry.
Oh my god! And I guess I love that about it. And the soundtrack. The soundtrack is probably one of the best of all time. What? You're eyeing the fucking Forrest Gump sound. You don't have to like the movie or the
Dude,
actor,
I work with
but
a guy to this day does Forrest Gump quotes. I have to hear this shit nightly.
Oh my god! I'm sorry. Dude.
Jenny.
Now-
He says it all the
now-
fucking time. I want to shoot
Can we
myself
talk about
in
what a
the face.
piece of shit Jenny is?
Yeah.
The shit she does.
yes, she's awful.
V had a
V?
toy line. V had
Oh,
a
yeah.
toy line.
Yeah,
He had a
V
toy line.
had
That
a,
was a TV
they had a
show, not a movie.
vintage toy line.
got a
Space
good one.
Invaders. They've had like moldings and stuff like that. Kroll. Yeah.
Scroll, dude. How about
Oh, yeah.
Warren and the Secret of the Star Sword? It's something like that.
AAA,
Face Off. I
Mega
love Face
Force.
Off.
Not that it changed my life. Now we're just talking about movies that were amazing that don't have toys. But Brinkalizer says the Funko Pops count all movies.
movies.
Yeah, fair enough. That is true.
All right, we're gonna skip Grab Bag. We went way over. Thank you to our guest host Shane. Yay, Shane! Thank you for being on.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for scoring lots of things for me. I appreciate.
Sorry for my
that.
temper tantrum, listeners and watchers.
Hey, no.
It's been a long day.
I'm glad you had a break. I'm sure there's still some not pheromones, but what happens when you
Dopamine?
have physical dopamine rushing through your body after all that physical trauma you suffered. All right, we'll save Grab Bag for next week. We will see you see you bastards sooner rather than later.
Secret.